Hello, hello. Okay, let me make sure. I apologize for the tardiness. I thought you would all be gone by now. Please excuse me. Thank you guys for being here. Um, if you can hear me fine, I made some adjustments to my microphone. Or if it's too loud, put a 1 in the chat if you hear me fine. Put a 2 in the chat if it's too loud. This is my new morning show. Thank you, Rachel 1703. I appreciate you coming. I really appreciate you. Tay Forever 17. Okay, if it sounds fine, it's not too loud. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, BJ. Okay, hey, Mike Lewis. Hey, Miss Queenie. Uh, Very Harry, thank you for being here. Life is good. Thank you for being here as well. Okay. Eve Dallas, thank you for being here. Auntie Donna, thank you for being here. Auntie Donna, I had a ball with you yesterday. Amat myself, good morning to you. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, thank you for being here. The Real K Fit, it's always good to see you. Truth and Reason, good morning. Brick Girl Haley, hey, how you doing? Madison W, it's good to see you. I think I spoke to you, BJ. If not already, thank you for being here. Miss LA, good to see you. Thank you for being here. And let me see who else. Brown Sugar, thank you for being here as well. Okay, so good morning, YouTube campers. Good morning, Liz, Livels. Um, Let me see. Lovely Life, thank you for being here. Oh, that's Lovely Love. I've been thinking that that's someone else. I keep forgetting she's changed her name now. Good scriptures. Good morning. How are you? Good to see you. Brianna busted Ben shots. Good morning. Good to see you. Okay, it's good to see you all. I appreciate you all for coming out. And if you haven't done so by now, please hit the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Angie, Mimi 126, and Love Chicken. It is always good to see you. And I think that Love Chicken, you might want to try some boneless chicken. I know they say all the flavor is in the bone, but as clean as your chicken bones are, I'm afraid you may hurt yourself one day. So you may want to try, some boneless breast strips or something like that. I'm just looking out for your safety. Just 1 second. Check to see if your mic is in. Oh, okay. You can't. Can you hear me now? Very Carrie, I'm going to drop the link because I need to know what's going on. I was messing with my mic yesterday, and it seemed like I had my mic turned down, and I called myself turning my mic up, but I don't know. Did I mess something up? Uh, oh, it's much better now? Oh, it's better. Okay. All right. Well, I dropped the link for no reason. I guess I'll go on and pin it now. Thank you. Okay. So, who in here had a chance to watch the Hood Scriptures live yesterday? The Hood Scripture did a live yesterday, and it was very good. If you guys didn't get a chance, good morning, Nurse Shay. T. Evans, good morning. Uh, T. Evans. T. Evans, let me know. Were you getting blocked in my chat the last time you were here? Were you getting timed out or blocked or anything in my chat the last time you were here, T. Evans? And I know you guys. It's like you guys probably are like, God, didn't you just ask this yesterday? But I just really want to make sure that T Evans wasn't getting blocked in my chat. Oh, I forgot about this because I had a rogue moderator, and I don't know what the heck she was thinking about. But when I asked her, "Hey, were you blocking people in my chat yesterday?" And she said, "Yeah," and it was either you, T. Evans, or another name that is kind of similar to yours. I just want to make sure if it was you that you understand that that situation has been taken care of, and I apologize for that happening because I had already stated that please do not block anyone unless they're being disrespectful to you or to myself. But that wasn't happening one day. So I took care of the situation. Now, I made a whole announcement once again to my mods, and instead of understanding, no, okay, this is how I need to do it. She don't want me to be doing all of that. Wait a minute. Instead of understanding, I shouldn't be doing all of that. Um, this person just started. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I was blocking this person and I was blocking that person, and then I removed their mod stick. And why is it that she took herself, and I wasn't rude, I didn't curse her out, I just removed the mod stick, and she came in the chat, she left the chat, and then she goes, Ronnie, did you take my mod stick? I was like to myself, you just noticed you didn't have a mod stick all day, but I didn't say that out loud. I just like, yes, I removed your mod stick. And so then she's in another chat talking all greasy and crazy. Oh, Ronnie Q took my rich, and tell her this, that, and the other with her slow talking ass. And I'm like, I wasn't talking slow at the time when you were a mod. I think I'm talking at the same speed that I was talking when I gave you a mod stick. So now I'm slow talking. I'm this, I'm that, and the other. Well, let me tell you something, Gummy Bama, Ciroc, you must have been fucking drunk yesterday. What the fuck are you going over to Pizarro's chat, talking all of that stuff? Like, what is Pizarro going to tell me? What is anybody in Pizarro's chat going to tell me? See, I gave you a chance. I gave you a second chance. And I think I may have even given you a third chance while you over here blocking people from my chat because you want to be a silly ass bitch. But then when I removed your mod stick, I didn't say anything disruptive to you. But you're going to take your silly ass over there and tell them to tell me something. Well, when you were here asking me questions about why I took your mod stick, how come you didn't tell me yourself? You didn't tell me yourself is because you got slick at the mouth when you found out I took your mod stick and I had already blocked you. So, but Gummy Bama, what does it mean to me that you are over in another chat after acting a whole entire fool, talking about tell Ronnie Hugh that she's blocked? You should have told me before I blocked your silly ass. Like tell tell me that you blocked me. Do I care? Once you already know you've been blocked from my chat, girl, go sit down somewhere. I mean, I could see if I had, called her out or, called her on the carpet. I just politely, did what I supposed to do. What she thought I was gonna do? Continue to let her act a fool and fucking block people out for no reason? Okay, I have somebody in the back. I hope you guys are able to hear me. Carrie, Carrie,
Hi, Ronnie Q. Can you
can you
hear
hear
me?
me?
Yeah, I can
I hear
hear
you.
you.
Can you hear me?
Okay, good
Oh, okay. I'm
morning,
just
Ronnie
making sure.
Q.
Good morning.
I only came up to let you know that your microphone is okay right now because you sounded really far back at the beginning of the live.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's not. Is it kind of low? Or it's just like
It's
average.
it's regular. It's how you sound all the time. So it's
Okay.
clear now. It's better now.
Thank you. I appreciate you
And
coming up.
T Evans did get time though. It wasn't yesterday. It was the day before.
Day before yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I was
saw
like,
that.
somebody sent me a screenshot, and I was like, the nerve of her. Like, how many times, did I have to address this situation? And even when I took it, it's like, I didn't even like kick up no dust. I just took it, and then she realized it was taken, and then I told her, yes, did you do this? And yes, I took it. And then she gonna come back with, oh, I can't believe you did that, or something, some crazy stuff that she said. And then I just politely blocked her. And then she's going to go in someone else's chat and tell Ronnie Q, I said this, that, and the other, and I blocked her ass. Like, girl,
But you already blocked her.
when I
Wow.
already blocked her. Like, go sit your silly ass down.
That Gumby person has more than one pages. I've blocked all of them. I've had them blocked for a while now, and they just seem to have a problem. You will be in a whole different chat, and she's somewhere else talking bad about you. So she was cool with you when she was over here doing whatever, but all of a sudden now you're a slow talking bitch. You weren't a slow talking bitch
Hmm.
before, or when she had the mod stick over here, but now you are. Okay, now you
Yeah.
are.
And then I wasn't a slow talking bitch when I just modded her up because I said because I saw her say, "Oh, I wish Ronnie Q would give me a mod stick, but that's okay. I'm here anyway." And when I saw that, I just gave her a mod stick because she used to be over here all the time. I used to let her rock out and stuff, but she went too far that same day when she was blocking people and stuff. And I'm reading all the disparaging things that she's writing about people from the islands and all that type of shit. You're like, you know, we didn't discuss that.
I've seen her
We,
do that in other chats talking about people from the islands, but that's okay. Because I know
yeah,
I'm good, so I don't have to worry about people when they have those disparaging things to say. I've seen her
it's
say that, say it over here, and then say it in other chat rooms, or and the way I'll see it is if the CC puts it on the screen, so that's how I see it. But that's okay. I can't allow her to spoil my day or whatever.
nor
I
can I,
can't give
but
these people those types of energy that they want. Sometimes I'm cool with people being trolls and stuff, and they do play their role in the sector. They say stuff to spark conversations or to set stuff off, or they're usually funny too. But I just don't think I enjoy Gummy
right,
Bombers type of trolling. I don't. It's a yawn for me. It's dumb. I don't care. It's just not.
you
It
know,
doesn't make it
yeah.
for me.
And sometimes you can have a difference of opinion, and it can be fun, and you just let them rock out and stuff. And most
Right.
people use those witches as a weapon. And so, I would let her rock out, and always have a countering a difference of opinion. But it's just like why be targeting people and all this type of stuff. Okay, so you're also a managing mod, Carrie. So
Okay. Thank you, Ronnie Q. I noticed that
yeah.
yesterday.
Oh, I didn't know you could see it. That's what I'm
Yeah.
telling
Once
you.
it
I
changes,
didn't.
it shows and tells you what you can do or
Oh,
can't.
okay.
Well, thank you.
All right. Did you watch the Hood Scriptures?
Hood table.
Hood Tables.
I
Hood
did,
Tables.
and I saw it also on your community wall, but you tagged Reed instead when you were telling people to come watch
I,
it.
ta- I tagged
Yeah.
Reed.
Read the heart.
Oh, instead of putting the Hood Table up. Oh
Right,
my goodness.
right.
I'm gonna have to go correct that. Oh my god.
Yeah. I watched parts
Okay.
of it yesterday because I was at work, but I did see when he and what's his name, ZX was going off, and when Jay Dunn came in and threw a little kerosene oil into the fire pit to let them know that to let him know that ZX had played some recording of him. I don't know how long ago that recording was, but that kind of sparked some fire right there. That was
Man,
good.
I was surprised. I didn't think that we were gonna get him to what's his name? MBK to come back up there. So when MBK went back up there, I was like, oh my goodness, we got some action here. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about that little
Okay.
action.
I'm well.
Oh my
I'm do.
god. Now Rob Rack has a new page name or a new name for his page.
Oh no, what is it? What's that?
Wait a minute. Let me find the name of his page. Rob Rack has a new page name. Or could it be just have been his title? I don't know. I think it happened on Rob Rack's page. I'm pretty sure it wasn't Empress Janet because even though I'm not subscribed to Rob Rack, for some reason it showed up that he was live on my, the page with on my home page with all the little sales on there, and I clicked over there. And why did I click over there and Rob Rack and Janet's? They're back together, and now I thought that Janet was messing around with New Era King now.
I
Did you
saw
hear?
them fighting in a chat, New Era King and Janet. So I don't know whose chat it was, but I know I was in somebody's clouds. And New Era King is dusting out Janet. And so I can't remember which chat it was in. I
Now
saw
the last
that.
I heard, she was moving to California, so I guess that's off now.
I can't believe these women go back to these men even when they treat them like shit. I don't know. Now I'm hearing, oh, they're just friends, they're cool now and she's helping them and stuff. But I'm just saying, this man just treated you like shit on here. Well, both of you look like shit anyway. You're both crazy, might I add. But
So I go, so
you're
I go
still trying to be with him.
So I go over to there and I hit the as soon as I hit the fucking thing, Rob sitting there, just grinning and stuff, and she's talking, and then all of a sudden he holds up his phone and he's blocking the top part of his phone, and then I'm like, why is he showing himself from the like he was laying down? It looked like he was laying down, and you can just see him from the lower neck, and then you can see, under his chin, and you can see his chin. And then he takes the phone down, and he has a big smile. And then I was like, what is so, why he's so excited to show that? And then, I didn't get it. And then he shows it again, and he holds it up there longer, and then he adjusts his hand, and I still didn't get it. And then Janet goes, yeah, you're licking my pussy. You like it, don't you? I was like, what?
What? What? What? The ew.
I could.
The hell?
And yes, they were sitting up on live, and it was the way she said, "Yeah, you're licking my
Oh my
pussy."
god. Oh my god. We could have done without hearing all of that shit or seeing anything. Ew. Ew.
Okay,
We've heard
yeah,
about enough of that licking of the cooch when he was on his other girl on here.
yeah.
I don't
All
know.
right.
That is just gross.
Yeah,
I don't know.
really
They're going to
close.
be back together soon. These people do not let their cooches breathe for a second before they move on to other men. Ronnie Q, I don't know
Not
if
at
you can
all.
hear me because I'm moving around
I
while
hear
I
you.
talk to
I hear
you.
you.
You can
I
hear me?
hear you.
Okay.
Yes, I
And
hear you.
hopefully this camera doesn't come on. Shit. This isn't my
All
phone
right.
with my tape. Yeah, so I'm saying they don't let their coochies breathe before they move on to someone else because she was just okay with what's his name, New Era King. Two
Yeah,
seconds after she got out of that relationship with Rob, and now here she's back again with him. These people in the beef sector, well, not only in the beef sector online, they move pretty fast. They move on to men and women pretty fast. The relationships are normally really crazy. I don't know how they do it, but I'm here for the show. I'm here to watch it. I'm here for
now
the entertainment.
are
And
you? Are
after
you?
all of that I saw in the car where she
Uh
was,
huh.
this is why I know that was nothing real. Did you remember when he was pretending that he was trying to get her to get off of him, and they were in the car and she had her hands wrapped around his neck and stuff? You
Right.
remember seeing that?
Right.
So how are they
Right.
still together
And the
after all
look
of
on
that
her
supposed
face.
fight?
Well, she's supposed to be going back to see him this weekend, so we may have action. It may not be such a boring weekend this weekend, so we may have action. Now,
I
are you
guess
near
I'll be
your
there
phone?
for that.
Can you see your phone?
Yeah. Hold on. The chat?
Yeah, no, the screen, not the chat.
Yeah.
So this is what I
Oh,
walk in on.
oh,
Oh, that one was maybe a little bit too much to show. And then it was like it wasn't until then that I realized exactly
oh
what
my
I had
God.
seen.
How did
I'm
she get to take the pic?
Like, I guess he was taking it. He must have been taking it the pic.
Oh my
And I
God.
was like, oh my goodness.
Did you
Oh,
guys see that?
well,
Shit.
it wasn't graphic. I mean, it was graphic, but you just really couldn't see anything. It needed explanation. I think this is the safest one to show. At one point, his hand wasn't down far enough, and unless you knew what you were looking for, you didn't know what you were looking at. But yes, girl, that is what I walked in on with Rob Rack. I was like, oh my God. Somebody said they're gonna write a novel, The Drunk and the what was it, the Skeletor and the Zombie Nurse. Oh, she's gonna write. Linda B said, I'm gonna write a graphic novel, Rob Rack and the Zombie Nurse. Girl, she, yeah, that was a lot. So, very
Damn.
good. Ah, can you imagine?
That messed my morning up. But then again, how did she get that picture, you know? So they were over there doing a whole soft porn type of thing, Pornhub type of thing, and then shared it between both of them. Like, if he's the one who took the pic, because it's on his channel.
It's on his
That
camera.
means he took it and oh
It's
Lord,
on his
they were
phone.
there
He's holding
freaking
his
off and
phone.
taking videos and pictures.
Oh,
The
can you
fuck?
imagine what other type of pictures they have? Oh my
I don't
God.
want to see the others. I hope he doesn't show anymore.
I hope he doesn't show anymore either.
We've
Now,
seen and heard everything. God.
yeah.
Mm,
Look at K Fit like, wait, what?
this is nasty.
B was like, oh my.
And we saw them roaches and so and he's supposedly gonna be doing the love of Rob Rat because we heard that over by YouTube cameras.
Yes, YouTube cameras. Yes,
Unless he
YouTube
forgot,
camera.
because he's drunk and he was drunk when he accepted it. So I don't know. I don't
Oh,
know.
that should be some good watching.
I
I
wonder if
hope
that's why she's gonna be cool with him again because she heard about the love of Rob Rat. Because
I
why
hope
are they cool again out of nowhere? You know?
exactly. Now, I hope he doesn't show up too drunk. I hope he let us watch the progression of his drunkenness, and by the end of the show, he's lit, and we can get a whole Rob Rack production. Good morning, DC Kool-Aid. Good morning, King Coils. Fifi, good morning. Okay. Didn't she accidentally upload a nude video about a month ago? I don't think it was by accident. I think that it wasn't a video. I didn't she show herself nude? I think she showed herself actually nude. She showed her what's down south on her camera. That's what I heard.
I heard people talking about it, but I don't know if she was supposedly exercising or something and didn't know her camera was on. There's something else that came up the other day, but don't quote me
Oh,
though. And then
well,
she
maybe
found
it
out the
was a
camera was
video.
on and she went and turned it off. So I don't know.
So was she on live while she allegedly was
Live.
exercising, or are we just saying it was a mysterious upload, like when Pizarro's daughter turned on her camera by mistake, and it was just an accidental live?
It was I think it was an accidental live.
I, who else on earth
Child.
have ever had an accidental live?
An
Do you
accidental
know
naked
how much?
live. Okay.
Yes, girl, nude yo.
It's crazy. These people continue to provide entertainment, and as long as I can work and peep in, I'm here for it. I'm here,
I am too.
and I'm
Okay.
here for whatever Vegas disaster is going to come up too. Okay.
Oh, let's talk about it. So it's already controversy behind this Vegas disaster. Now, did you see Ness and Lemon are planning a Vegas trip for those of you who don't know? And now, oh, and I forgot to show, I had this yesterday. You guys are probably like, oh, this is old news. But I had this yesterday. Didn't you know? Accident child, please. She's an exhibitionist. Now, I had this video yesterday. So, Jay Dunn and Lemon, they're supposed to get a suite together. It's been sponsored by one of Ness's subscribers. She's paying for the room. I don't know. I think she's paying for Ness's whole trip. And then, and then on 2 days ago, Ness was talking about it. She had actually rented the room. Good morning, T Velocity Indigo. This heat wave. Uh, she was actually saying, "Okay, I booked the room. Everything's square." Okay, okay. What are you saying? He has moved on from Denny's mustard to honey mustard. Either way, her coochie needs a tetanus shot for letting him nibble on her monkey. Dominique is shady. Okay, so now Jay Dunn Lovey Love hit Lemon's panel to say that she wanted to go, and she wanted to know what date they were going because she needed to buy her ticket as early as possible, of course, to get a good rate. So Lemon gave her a range of dates that they would be going so she could get her tickets, but he didn't give her the exact date. That was his plan. Well, I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna be there between the 20th and the 27th. He gave her some type of range, a real tight range. To Ness didn't even know anything about this. So then Jay Dunn was over there at Ness's, and a couple of people were trying to get the dates together, and Lori, aka Lolo, was up there, and she said, "Oh," they were like, "Lori, are you going?" And she was like, "No, I'm not going. You know, I'm my mom's caregiver because I would have to move a lot of things around, and so she didn't think she could go." And then the person who's hosting it then said, "Well, tell Lori if she wants to go, I'll take care of her room for her." And then she was very thankful and everything. And then somebody said, "Well, tell Lori if she go, I'll give her $250." And then Brooke, of course, chimes in because it's been 2 or 3 minutes and the subject hasn't been back on Brooke. So Brooke said, "Lori, if you go, I'll give you $100." And then the donor comes back and say, "Well, tell Lori that if she really wants to go, I'll buy her plane ticket as well." So it seems like Lori is going, but
Oh,
all I have to say, yeah. So it seems like Lori, aka Lolo, is going, and I think that it was a nice gesture
gesture.
for gesture for the person who is actually sending her out because
Sending
it is
these
a lot.
people, right?
Yeah, it's
And
a
that
lot.
person is also, I think that person also is looking out for the entertainment too. I think they're looking at
Yes.
the entertainment value, so they're making sure that certain people go, so they pay for the tickets and stuff. It is a nice gesture though. So
So
so didn't
so
Brooke top that?
no, Brooke only as far as I know, Brooks only donated $100.
Dollars.
But
Okay, I thought
now
she was gonna
now
go up too.
no, she didn't go up. Now, so we got Brooke, we got AKA Lolo, with her different color hair, and then we got Ness who are being sponsored out on this trip. But all I can say is Ness, if AKA Lolo, when you guys get together to do a little group party or anything, do not eat the meatloaf, okay? Don't eat
I'm
any.
timing you out with these pictures, Ronnie Q. Can one of the mods time out Ronnie Q?
Now, somebody in the chat somebody in the chat, Ness, you eat that meatloaf, you may be meow, meow. Remember like the
But would it be
lady from
worse
Good
than
Time
the
who ate pet food? Would it be worse than what?
I was about to say something nasty, but I won't. I'm not gonna bring this heat into this, so I'll just stop and shit like that or whatever.
Or whatever. And now I need somebody from my chat to donate a pair of spy sunglasses for someone who's willing. Are we gonna have a mole on that trip? Who wants to volunteer to be the mole?
Dang, we gotta get a mole too. Shit, this is gonna
Yeah.
be good. This is
Well,
gonna be really good.
I mean, they're trying to it's at this point it's being hyped up to be like Sean Bradley busting up Jay Wilson's trip. Now
Yeah,
I
that
knew
was a
this
good one.
but I didn't get to this. So Jay Dunn is up there, and Jay Dunn, she gave somebody the date so they could have the date, and then Jay Dunn, well, Naz, I need the get date too because I'm probably gonna go, Naz, and she was like, Jay Dunn, I don't know if I can trust you, Jay Dunn. No, and then so she did like a 6 7 hour live, and then she went over to Lemons, and her and Jay Dunn were going at it big time. And you know why they were going at it big time? Because Jay Dunn never got the actual dates. Jay Dunn felt disrespected on Ness's channel because Ness took her down, and she was discussing whether how they can the chat would be able to pay to keep Jay Dunn off of her panel for the rest of the year. The price was a
I'm gonna
thousand
mute for
dollars.
2 minutes, Ronnie Q. I'm muting for 2 minutes, but I'm
Okay.
listening.
Okay. The price was $1,000 to keep Jay Dunn off the panel unt- for the rest of the year. But Jay Dunn has already paid $200 to not be able to get put off his Ness's channel until September. So Jay Dunn was mad about it, and she kept interrupting the negotiation. So Ness put her backstage, and once Jay Dunn does not have access to a panel, she throws a tantrum. So she went over. Jay Dunn went over to her community wall pages and posted half of a receipt without the names, without the actual charges of someone, trying to allude to that was some charging document for Ness. And Ness, but what I find curious about it is, and Ness go, what she put on her community wall? And then prostitution. I ain't never been arrested for no prostitution. But Ness, the thing about it is, it didn't have your name on it, of course, but it didn't have the charges of prostitution on it either. It only had the date on there. So, Ness, by looking at that and the date, how would you automatically know it was a charge for prostitution? That's what I couldn't figure out because I couldn't figure out anything on it. It had nobody's personal information. It actually did not even have the charge of prostitution on it. But uh, when Ness looked at it, she understood it to be an obvious receipt about someone else being arrested for prostitution. So I just have a question as how did you see that and understand that that was a charge of prostitution? Okay, so I digress. So later on that, I don't think Jay Dunn came back up on Ness's panel that night. So they go over to Lemons and they are
I'm
going
sorry,
at
I
it.
did see that on Jay Dunn's wall, and I was trying to figure out what it was about. I think it was from 2009, if I'm not wrong. It was some time ago. If we're talking about the same receipt,
Right.
and
Now,
I
did you
couldn't tell what it was about, so I just left that alone. Yeah, I do.
right. And but Ness was like, girl, that ain't no receipt. Girl, I ain't never been arrested for no prostitution. So I don't know. I didn't see I have Jay Dunn blocked. So it could be possible that Jay Dunn wrote that, well, Ness, that's a receipt for you being arrested for prostitution. I don't know if she said that in the chat. So I will give Ness that. So I was like, how did she go from seeing this half receipt to prostitution charges? So that could have happened. But what actually I know did happen when Jay Dunn was not allowed to get back on the link, she dropped this little doozy of a receipt. And I forgot to show it yesterday because we got into a longer conversation yesterday. So Jay Dunn drops this receipt from Seven, and so I don't know if it was on Jay Dunn's page. Ness dropped this receipt. I don't know where Ness got this receipt. And she says, hectic and clearly delusional. Jay Dunn's IG exchange. And then it says, from Seven, thanks. Thanks. Also, I know you just gave me a cash out for my birthday. Thank you. What date are y'all going to Vegas? And then the response from Jay Dunn, allegedly, according to Ness, is I haven't been given the dates yet because I didn't commit yet. They are saying that sometime in August, but that's all I've been told so far. I think they're doing August because that's Lemon's birthday month. And then Seven goes, give me the dates when you get them. Don't say anything. I'm pulling a Sean Bradley. So,
What? What? We got
yeah,
another Sean Bradley coming up for Vegas. Oh my God.
But
Vegas Gate 2.0 is going to be epic if this actually works out. Go ahead, Ronnie Q.
yeah, I had that receipt yesterday and I forgot to show it. Oh, so that's why Ness and Brooke so close. They both hostess ho hoes. Oh, they call him Brooke a hoe too. Now I hear Malik is going to Vegas as well. Is that crazy or what? Malik is allegedly going to Vegas. Now, how is Malik going to Vegas and her new boo Pills is in Vegas? And look at Cruiser said, I need to be there. Cruiser, if you go, my group will sponsor you to go, and we will even buy you some spyware glasses to film the whole uh Shirley slutty event. Now, so uh is it true that you hear that Malik is going with Brooke? Like, why?
I don't know, but you know what? The more the merrier. If he comes, that should be good. Also, I don't know. Is Seven and this Heath still gonna meet up? That's also something to think about too, because who knows if they'll turn up too. I don't
Well,
know.
you know what? You know what? That maybe that's exactly why the Ness was so triggered because I forgot that Seven and this Heat was supposed to hook up. Now,
Yeah, I was thinking about those two.
Seeing Seven say that, she probably think like, oh, they're gonna meet up in Vegas. Oh, Flickr has something to do with it, and she probably think that Flickr is fluding somebody out to Vegas and stuff to actually flaunt her in Nessa's face. Look, Truth and Reason says she got 5 on it. She, Cruiser, we need you to do the red carpet as they enter the hotel. Yes, girl.
We
So,
need every angle. We need blow by blow commentary. We need everything. That glasses that you're gonna get is gonna. Does it have audio on it too? Audio capabilities? Does it record
yes, it
audio?
does.
Okay,
It has
okay,
audio and it records. Yes.
okay.
Yes. This group, I understand no boats go into Vegas, but a
Right.
vacay is a
We
vacay.
need blow by blow commentary. So who are we getting? Miss Cruiser? Maybe, maybe not. But I'm sure we may have some subscribers in that area also. So should be good. Should be good.
She said, I'm gonna be live like I was on that cruise port for Juicycation. And that's gonna be a juicy one in Vegas. Good morning, YouTube cameras. YouTube camera will be there for the blow by blow because she gives a good playback of the events and
Right.
she has a stellar memory and she will be able to remember all the ins
I
and
don't know
outs,
how she
the
does it.
intricate details. I don't either.
I could
Yeah.
never. I could barely recall half the stuff that happened here because I'm in half of it. Half the time I'm out doing something. I'm moving around and stuff. So kudos to you, girl. You're
Yeah, half
good.
the time I'm doing housework, I'm cooking, I'm doing something, and I just have on my cordless headsets. And YouTube camera, she has it. And I forgot that YouTube cameras curse someone out. And I think it was the night before last, she was giving details about why she cursed this person out. And then she said, and I see that you're over there wreaking havoc over there, even in the little young fellas, the unfortunate dude who did his rap showcase last night. Now she's over in his chat wreaking havoc, and YouTube camera was the one to report it that she's starting stuff over on his channel.
There you
She
go.
got mad at the non-binary fella because he wouldn't let her up because he still had 20 minutes of his sleep-worthy commentary. But then, as soon as a man hopped up on the panel, he let the man up. And so when she finally got up, they said that she was acting like a spoiled brat and, talking real fast and, how dare you do this to me? And, don't you know who I am? And I'm tired of being treated this way and blah, 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 blah. Blah. So then she went over to the Shakimi's
Ronnie
channel.
Q. God,
Yes.
I have to cut you. My
Okay.
my background is gonna be really noisy in about 30 seconds, so I have to go.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Carrie, for coming up. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you for having me. I'm gonna be listening, but I have to go, okay?
All right. All right. Okay. Good morning. These old hoes need a life, a clue, and some dick. Whose grandma mom is doing YouTube pop-ups? Are you calling Flickr a grandmama? Are you calling Flickr a grandmama? You know, some people say she is older than she looks, and actually is not in her 20s. So are you now calling her a grandmama? So Demons O is over there wreaking havoc in every habitat that she puts her ugly little beak in. So if you haven't watched YouTube cameras, please go over and watch YouTube cameras. She got upset that YouTube cameras had a lot of people in her chat, and she had a panel full of people, and a lot was going on YouTube cameras channel that night. And she requested the link. Of course, you know, she saw a lot going on, so she has to sit her uh jabberjaws up on the panel. And of course, when you're behind the scenes, you guys may not know, when you're in YouTube, I thought she left the sector, not so much. So when you're behind the scenes and you're working in the StreamYard area, it's a lot of things you may miss in the chat. And plus, you're working a panel, and she had a panel full of people. So she didn't see it, but Ahmad dropped the link. And she, because YouTube cameras didn't drop the link, she went over to her channel and made a frothy mouth speed dial live, talking about how wrong she was because YouTube cameras didn't drop the link, and called YouTube cameras a island slut. A island slut. God forbid that you don't drop the link personally for this part. You know, I think that she has really been hanging around that Karen. You know, Karens feel quite entitled. And YouTube cameras, did you not know when she requests the link, that means from your dirty little fingers personally. And we don't care how many people you are entertaining on your channel. Don't you know you are just lucky to have her wanting to sit on your panel and take up space, and then look down at the chat and curse people out and cut off your commentary, and step on the tea and all of that stuff, so she can sit down and see people she has blocked YouTube cameras. And you island slut, how dare you? All these people. Yes, she called her an island slut. You know, yes, she did, T. Evans. Uh, please stop saying you're leaving. You say, please stop saying you're leaving and just go already. Hey, Dr. LaShonia, it's good to see you. Yeah, so I'm telling you, the nerves. Yes, this happened. YouTube camera was giving the details of it, not last night, the night before last, about, and then YouTube cameras, she gets word that this live is going on. So she did one of those curse you out lives and delete. You know, that punk shit that she always does. So she did. I'm gonna YouTube cameras. If you want to come up, you're more than welcome to hit the link. You don't have to. You know, if I missed anything that you want to make sure I highlight, you're more than welcome to. Hey, Spicy Dicey. Okay, so that's what happened with YouTube cameras, and everybody was wondering why YouTube cameras cursed her out so badly. So YouTube camera gets word of it while all this chaos is going on uh her show. And YouTube cameras had some information that dropped that everybody talked about the next day. I forget exactly what happened on that show, but it was something that had tongues wagging the next day, with all these people and what was dropped on her show. So she didn't interrupt her show where this tea was being dropped to entertain Demon Soul. So then YouTube camera get word that, why is Demon O cursing you out? Why is Demon O cursing you out? And then while she got all these people on her panel, I hear Ness isn't taking her drops. While she got hey Miss Toby, how you doing?
Oh, hey, it's me. Look, when did this happen? I'm a nosy bitch. When did this happen?
Oh, okay. You mean, when did this panel happen? This was maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago with YouTube cameras, where she had all these people on her panel. I forgot what tea came out during that live, but everybody was talking about, "Ooh, did you guys watch YouTube cameras?" But then in the middle of that live, YouTube camera got the word that she was being cursed out. Uh, I wish she would go play in traffic. That she was being cursed out by demons. Oh, so YouTube camera is always sitting up there with 4 or 5 devices. So what YouTube cameras did is she took her other device and she like stepped away from her own channel to hear what she had to say. And YouTube cameras cursed the shit out of her. So I think that what really had her pissed off the most is that she had the nerve to call her an island slut, knowing absolutely nothing
What?
about it. But then of all of the sudden she's an
But
actual slut. Uh-huh.
okay, see that shit pisses me off because she always now I don't give a fuck if she in the bushes and she hears this. She always says foul shit about people, right? But the
Mhm.
minute someone say anything about her skin color, oh, it's colorism. Y'all treating me bad. You
Oh,
don't.
don't do not think that colorism didn't come up in her rant as well.
Oh
You say
my
colorist,
god.
yes, you say colorist stuff. Yes, of course, colorism came up in her rant,
Oh, oh
girl.
Lord. So
So
she did all that because YouTube cameras went and dropped the link or didn't see her ask for the link.
she didn't see her asked for the link. And but one of the mods did drop the link in the chat for the Miss O's request, but she tried to act as if uh uh she was waiting too long or something to that effect. The same thing she did, who was saying that? The same thing she did because Talent was saying that the Miss O tried to hit the link on non-binary's channel, and he made her wait. He told her, well, wait a couple of more minutes because I'm still giving my boring commentary. And then right after he told her down turned her down to wait, that dude Hoodie hit the back chat and he let him right up. So the Miss O had totally spazzed out when she did wait to go up on his channel the allotted time that he told her, and then she allegedly went up there bitching and moaning and crying and talking fast, and my sector don't treat me right as it is, and you should be happy.
Oh God.
And because
Oh,
all this type of stuff. So
oh my Lord Jesus.
I am glad that they see what prize-worthy prize that they have over there to themselves. Oh, Miss Toby, Auntie Donnie, she tried to say that we should have a conversation at Shakim's, but proceeded to recount the stuff wrong and lie. Oh, well, of course. So why would you go over there to have a conversation about something that absolutely she put a premise around that did not happen? That's crazy. Like, why am I going to set myself up to be
But
on the
yeah,
podcast
yeah,
that's a
but
lie?
not only that, you got your own channel. Why the fuck I'm gonna go to somebody else's channel? No, if you want to talk to me, you could come to my channel. What the fuck?
Yeah. Why am I going to prop up Shakim's channel? That's you Dodo Bird's job to prop up these motherfuckers. I got my own channel. You damn right. What the fuck I'm propping up him? Now, wait a minute. Now I got some other piping tea that I did not know. So they were having some discussions about Vegas, and I heard Shakim say that he was okay with meeting some people, but he's going to get his own room because it's one thing to bring King Roman news into it, and he don't know how he
Well,
feels
he
about
didn't
meeting.
even. No, stand correct. He didn't even call him King Roman. I want Roman to hear this. He called Roman Queen Roman. First of all, I don't know who the fuck you think he is. Like Roman want to meet you. Who the fuck you think somebody want to meet you with your little short ass self,
I didn't
little
even.
midget, little
I didn't
fucking midget?
I didn't
I'm
even
sorry.
hear it firsthand, so I'm getting it secondhand. So the person said King Roman, but I was like, wait a minute, King Roman News is thinking about going to Vegas.
Yeah,
Oh wow! Look at YouTube cameras. Like, wait, I didn't know that King Roman News was thinking about going to Vegas with them. Oh, so
yeah.
Yeah, so Shakim's is like saying like, well, I don't know, like he's some exclusive somebody who I can't be just meeting any old riffraff. And I predict that Shakim is going to be a no show anyway. But allegedly, I'm getting my own Airbnb because I just can't be meeting all these people, and I'm just going to meet a certain select people, and I'm not going to be messing around with all these people who I don't know. But now, did you watch the Hood Table yesterday?
Yeah, I watched it. I came there a little late, but I was there. I was there in the chat talking shit.
So that's how it kind of started. That now envy. That's why I said have the alphabet boys broke up forever. You got MBK, you have GX. Now, so MBK was up there and he was talking to the Hood Table. And if you guys haven't seen it, somebody please drop the Hood Table's last video in the chat, please. One of my mods, I'd appreciate it. So envy. MBK is up there. He's pontificating about a whole bunch of garbage and blah 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 blah. And then he gets to talking about he's going on the Vegas trip. And I was like, yeah, you're kind of old for that. That was just my inward thought.
Well, how old is he?
He's in they're saying that he's his mid to late 50s.
Yeah, why he want to hang with a bunch of people in their 30s?
Exactly. But
And yeah, 30s, or I don't know if some people might be in their late 20s. People that watch Lemon or whatever. Why the hell
what
you want to hang with them?
Well, Lori, aka Lolo, is going there, but I don't see them, being of like minds, and she's a caregiver for her mother, and he's some old, wanna project himself as. What happened on the Hood Tables from the Hood Table? He want to project himself as some old bad boy, and he's still living in the glory of his 1990 heyday and all of this stuff. And I was a bodyguard for this person and this
Oh
rapper.
my God, Jesus. So in
So
other words, I remember back in 1908, this is what I did. Nigga, okay, okay.
I was
Oh,
I was the bodyguard by nature.
I would not want to. Why are you going to Vegas with a bunch of people that you don't even know from YouTube, and you supposedly in your 50s and they in their early 30s or whatever? Why the hell you want to go to Vegas with them? If anything, it's summertime. You ain't having no vacation with your family or your friends or whatever. Why you
This
somewhere at an island somewhere or out of the United States for a vacation? I'm not going. No. Let me shut up. Go ahead, Ronnie Q.
motherfucker sitting out there, he is in his mid to late 50s, talking about going to hot ass Vegas in August, no less. Motherfucker, you gonna fuck around and stroke
He gonna
out.
be sweating and shit. Ain't he fat? Ain't he a fat guy?
No, he's not. He's not. From what I can, I don't know. He had a big jacket on. It could be hiding a man belly. I don't know, but he tries to uh, you know, make himself appear like he's still that dude and all that type of stuff. I don't know. The picture he has on, he does have on a jacket, so I'm not going to commit to that. But so he's up there, he's talking, and then the conversation goes to Talent comes up. So Talent comes up and he's having a conversation with Talent, and they're going back and forth. And Talent is saying, you're a good guy. I see some redeeming value in you, but you're upholding this loser, and he brings absolutely nothing to that show you guys do over there. And of course, he's talking about the one who channel the show is on. So Talon is up there, knocking him down a little bit, but then telling him like, yeah, hey, you can do better. I like the concept. You can do your own show and all of this type of stuff. So then Envy can't help himself but to reach for other people. He's looking for a way out. He's looking for something to fight against. And then he goes, well, Ronnie Q, she she can't stand me. She loves me one day and she hates me the next. And I am, I'm sitting up. I had just went to lay down, because I'm a woman of a certain age and nap ain't never bad for me. So I go in and I got my big TV on and I turn it on and that's the first thing I hear. And I'm like, why is he bringing me into this? I have not said anything disrespectful to him or anything. So then I try to hit on with my phone and it kept dropping me down. So then I get up and I go to my computer and then I hit the link. And then all of a sudden I find myself wrapped up in a live for a hour or so. The hood table,
I
that's
know.
your
I saw you. No, that's your fault. That's your
no,
fault.
that is not
No,
my
it ain't
fault.
her cable fault. It's your fault. You stood up there. You more or less. You was in that man's ass the whole time because he talks in circles for me. He talks too much in circles for me sometimes. And then he was just complaining and talking about you was talking to me one day, Ronnie Q, and then one day later you weren't even talking to me in the chats. And I was like, what did I do? You're a grown ass man. Why the fuck you care if somebody talk to you in the chat? The
And
fuck?
then he had the nerve to say, and then after our morning show closed down, you were talking to me again. That's not true. I never was talking to him again because what happened was somebody told me to go to this timestamp, and then he was over there talking greasy about me on their little failing show and said, "Oh, Ronnie Q, she
That's a
didn't get the
fair
facts
show.
she didn't get the facts right. I don't pay her no attention or something to that effect." And I'm like, well, you got to, if I didn't get the facts right, you got to tell me where I got them wrong at. But it was just, a comment thrown out there. Like, I take what I do seriously. So don't just come out here and say, I didn't get the facts right. And you can't even try to think of a lie to cover up what I said. It was just infuriating to me. I was just like, how dare you try to sit up here and act like I'm just a dodo or something like that. So after that, I had told him, I was like, if you want to come on my channel when we talk about world issues and stuff, it seems like you know a lot of things about certain world issues, you're more than welcome. But as far as that beef sector stuff, I was like, I feel what I feel. They don't know what they're talking about as far as the beef sector commentary. And, like, why do we need their commentary? That just has been my position when I hear how wrong they are. Now, I didn't know, what did she say? I didn't know that Fat Rascal Conscious Energy was as wide as the equator. Yes, he's a big dude. Begging ass need a gym membership and a good bra. Now, Miss Toby, did you go to that showcase yesterday? That
No,
versus
no, hell
I see.
no, no. Why? Can I ask y'all a question? And people want to be sector. Why are y'all entertaining that little munchkin? I ain't go over there to watch that shit.
No, no. I was like, no, I'm not going over there to watch this. I mean, like, at what point? And it's like everybody knows this is a joke. So, at what point is he even? We already know that he's not going to even give us anything different. So, from the
Mm.
audience, I want to know: did the Egyptian suit make an appearance in this verses? I want to know: did the what other costume did he have? Did the boxing shorts make an appearance? Did the white Miami Vice blazer make an appearance? Did the red blazer with the black collar make an appearance during these changing of the clothes for this versus thing? Did we see all the same things that we did? You see anything new, should I ask?
No, no, they probably didn't. He probably had the same shit on, or he did his little Ja Rule act where he don't have no motherfucking shirt on. Don't nobody want to see that. He needs to put a shirt on with his little self. He is too little to always want to show his chest, and he don't have nothing going on with his little self. First of all, his arms are too short for his body. Let me shut up. Go ahead.
See that, that's one of the reasons why I don't watch, because I really think that there is something, a birth defect. I'll put it that way. That's not being rude. I really think there is some birth defects happening with him, and I don't want to drag him. So, and he's. I think there's something wrong with him, and the way that dude Envy talks to him, used him and talked to him, and he just stayed positive. It just really made me feel some type of way, and I refuse to watch him, and I think that these people are really taking advantage of a disabled person at this point, and I'm not with people abusing the elderly or disabled people. I'll put it that way. So and if I almost want to drag him because he keeps coming up. He's everywhere. He's like dog shit in a unkept dog park. He's everywhere. Everywhere you walk, it's Shakim, 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 Shakim. So I don't want to drag Shakim, and because I think he lives in some type of delusion or something. Envy is now a whole slave master. Oh my God. Okay. Good morning, La Filet. Okay, so look at Indigo. We are the lollipop kids. The lollipop kids. You are so bad, Indigo. Okay, so now back to this ZX situation. So Envy's up there, and him and Talon goes back and forth, and then I hit the link like, why do you have to bring me into it? And then he starts, oh, we're running cute. You're just mad because you should do better with your show. You're just mad. You and I, we go your show and my show, we go back and forth and stuff. Sometimes you get the numbers, sometimes and I was like, excuse me. And then I get into you have never beaten me ever since you got, oh, come on, Ronnie Hugh. Sometimes you do good, sometimes I do good. And then, so I am just like, oh no, now he's not up here lying again. And then we go back and forth. And then Talon goes, well, I can vouch for Ronnie Hugh. What she's saying is right. And he says, see, I see what you did there. See, you got you got at Ronnie Hugh. You were trolling Ronnie Hugh a little while there. And I was like, oh, goddamn, I was just troll food. And then he's like, yeah, I was. And so he gets onto the subject of ZX, and he talks about ZX interfering with his family. And and then playing a tape. So Shakim of who else comes in the chat, and they're talking about some tape that ZX gave Shakim the right to play. Now, the last thing between MBK and ZX was he had better not release any more calls, information, or text that he and MBK had, or MBK already has his team of lawyers set up, and he was going to take legal action because his wife shouldn't have to go through this type of stuff. So then what does ZX do? He go, well, I'm not going to release it. I'll give it to Shakim. Let's get Mikey. Yeah, he won't eat it. He hates everything. He likes it. Hey, Mikey. That's what that should reminded me of. So Shakim gets the video and he plays it on his live where they're saying that MBK admitted to trying to set up that Suge guy in Vegas. So it was it was supposed to be a warning from ZX that MBK, since he's going to Vegas with Ness, he has the capability or the mindset to try to set somebody up. So Shakim should really be careful going to Vegas since MBK is going there, because he's already tried to set up Suge once before. So who's to say he wasn't going to do it again? So he gives
Ronnie
the
King, look at the
yes.
back chat. Look at the back chat.
So he gives the tape to Shakim. So she gives the to who? She
Mm-hmm.
he gives the tape to Shakim. He gives the tape to Shakim, and Shakim plays the tape. And then Shakim comes out with that speech that I was telling you about, that he's going to get an Airbnb because he don't want to meet all these people. And so now you understand all the workings around Shakim saying he don't want to meet certain people and this, that, and the other, because ZX has gotten to Shakim and to warn Shakim that MBK may set him up. So then he's up there, and I'm gonna protect my family, and ZX, he put my family through hell, and my wife don't want to live through that no more. And I'm sitting up there, I'm like, your family? Well, I don't get it. He was like, yeah, because he's threatening to release calls about my family, and what he gonna do? My family's gonna have to go in and testify and relive all this stuff. And I was like, but your family already knows about your relationship, so you've already lived through that. So it's like, if he brings up something that happened in the past, I mean, you guys already got past this. I don't understand what your big point is, talking about taking somebody to court because they bring this out. Like, why would you even take them to court because they brought something out about something that you've already you and your wife have already worked through in the past? Why go to court about that? Saying that if ZX brings out something about him having a affair 2 years or 2 or 3 years ago, that it's going to take his wife through something today. It's like, why would it take your wife through something today if he released phone calls on the internet about something that everybody know already happened? And obviously, your wife didn't leave you for it. So why? Who are you threatening to take the court behind this shit? So it didn't make any sense. It didn't make sense to me. You understand what I'm saying, Miss Toby?
I understand what you're saying, but it's a possibility. Maybe he said certain things to ZX in reference to his wife. Who knows? Maybe he said, "Yeah, I'm leaving my wife for that for the side chick." I don't know. It could be something that he might have said about his wife on the tapes that he don't want his wife to hear. I don't know, child.
Yeah. So I'm coming, Auntie Donna. So here comes. Okay, let me let Auntie Donna up. Good
Okay,
morning,
this me. I'm
Auntie
going
Donna.
on mute.
Now, so then he says all he wants to say, and then he gets down because he has a meeting and he got to go. And then ZX comes up and hit the link, and ZX comes up and says, "Well, he's afraid because I was his excuse." And ZX, from the rip, he was doing some real shady shit that got past a lot of people. And he says, "Well, if I let this," because Grish was up there as well. You guys need to check out the Hood Tables live from yesterday. And Grish was up there saying that Old Man Glitter Boots, he live in a two-party recording state, and therefore you must have a permission. You must tell the person, and you must have their permission that you're recording them. So they're working on, well, MBK has the knowledge that he records every call, so why would he tell Glitter Boots this? And I was like to myself, well, it doesn't matter that he records every call, and MBK has the knowledge that he records every call. Just because he has the knowledge he records every call, he also has to have the knowledge that he has to get MBK's approval to record every call. So if you tell me on a call yesterday, "Hey Ronnie, I record all my calls," and then I call you back today and you don't tell me the same thing today, you have not given me that disclaimer that today's call is going to be recorded. So they were going back and forth with the technicalities, and he tells me, "You dummy, he calls, and he calls my house, and he know he's being recorded. You dummy, I'm in contact with a lot of lawyers." So that's the first thing he resorts to
Oh,
is the
oh
name.
God, he
And
makes me.
if
Oh, I can't stand him. He makes
if
my
I
ass
get
itch.
if I get a recording by someone and I just play the recording, it is not connected to anybody unless I say his name is, I'm just gonna put a name in this, unless I say his name is Felix Unger. But the name,
Mm-hmm.
and that, so if I don't say his name is Felix Unger, and then it doesn't mean anything. And so the conversation goes on, and then I go, "You dummy, what about an alias? If he or you mentions MBK is his
Mm-hmm.
alias. You Have you ever heard people getting arrested under their aliases,
And then,
dummy.
yeah, because then he said to you, they don't use alias in court. You dumb ass motherfucker. Yes, they do.
Yes, they
He's so
do.
Who
fucking
said?
stupid.
Wait a minute. Which one said that?
Some people get arrested under a fucking alias. What the fuck are
Right.
you
That's
talking
what I
about?
said.
And they
That's
say
exactly.
also, yeah, so and so, also known as so and so, you stupid ass
Yeah,
motherfucker. I can't stand that old ass motherfucker.
and
Oh.
What makes me sick?
he said
Oh,
Uh-oh.
the hood table said that you could play the clip from her channel if you want to.
I think she went out, Miss
that. I'm
Toby.
here. I'm here.
Oh, okay, she here.
To the hood table.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
so he sits up there and he's thinking that like he's really making sense and calling people a dummy. And I'm just and
Cha.
please let him talk. Please let him talk. And it was like everything in me when he finally got finished with that. Oh, I'm smarter than the average bear. Oh, street talk nigga shit. And then I was like, you ain't never heard of nobody getting arrested under their aliases. And he was like, nobody goes to court under an alias. But see, you moved the goalpost. You heard exactly what I said, and now you,
Oh my
Mm-mm.
God,
yes,
he is
of course, your aliases
stupid.
are on your court papers as well. You're operating a business
Damn,
under this name, that name, the other name. You took
damn.
fake phone calls under this name, that name, the other name.
It's
So,
so stupid.
Yes.
He
And the
reminds
thing
me,
about it, the people that
he
listen to him,
reminds
they even
he
stupider.
reminds me. You know who he reminds me of? Remember the character from and Living Color, the guy that was in jail and he tried to use big
oh, you,
words and he ain't really.
yeah, yes. This, yes, I forget his name, but yes, the street dude, and you understand, and using all these words and phrases and stuff that
And
made
yeah, and
absolutely
not
no
making
sense.
any fucking sense. That's who the fuck he is when I hear him talking. I
I
said,
get
look
it.
at this
I didn't
nigga.
gotta now I'm like I get it. I have to laugh at him and laugh at the people that fall for him because I kind of feel bad for the people that fall for him, but then again I'm like, no, they're adults. They should know better.
And
Cause I feel yeah.
I bet you
Huh?
9 times out of 10 he's in the
Yeah.
bushes right now listening to you,
I
Ronnie
don't give
Q.
a fuck.
He's
I
probably
don't
in
care.
between
I don't watch him.
two shows. Oh, I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
But
I
I'm
know
just
you don't.
saying.
Yeah, shoot. Yeah,
Yeah, but I'm
that's what
quite
he do.
sure
He
he
lurks.
is.
He's been
Because that's what
lurking
he
in the beef
does.
at the clouds for 4 years. I mean, he finally starting now. They starting to let him. Some people are starting to let him
Yeah, they
come
talking
up.
about,
And
yeah,
guess
they
what
make
I do? And guess what I
I know
do? You better look
they
at that
talking
count because
about
I'm
how
one down.
they talking about how King Roman news look creepy going through people's windows and his opening. No, that's that nigga. Y'all should put his
For
ass
real,
in
for
there
real.
going through people's windows and shit, trying to drop down on people's chats and shit and panels and shit. Oh, he just oh my god, he just makes my ass itch.
He did a video on me and YouTube cameras because I wouldn't let him sit up on YouTube cameras and tell that lie that he don't drag kids. And I said, you a damn lie because you dragged that girl kids because she wouldn't do what you wanted to do. You went for her kids and talked about that girl's daughter. Um, did a video zooming in on that girl's daughter's chest, and you had no
What?
place to do that. What?
What?
Yeah,
You
the
ain't know
young
that, Miss
daughter,
Toby?
the young
You
daughter.
talking about the jazzy girl? Her
Yes,
children?
her daughter
Lord
came out the pool.
Jesus.
Came out of pool and he did a whole video over there with the girl's daughter zoomed in, got it on the video. That's not your place. That's predatory. That's predatory, or however y'all say that. Yeah, you zooming in on
Talking about
somebody's
she needed
child's
a
shit.
bra.
That wasn't your place. That was her mama place. If anything, you should have not
Mind your
shown it than to show
business.
it to get at that girl mama. See, he uses these people up here to get at other people. But you can't use me because I would never share L nothing with your ass. Never.
Well, see, I
Seen
don't
that
understand.
seen that
Yeah,
jive turkey from the door.
yeah, I don't understand why people even have a conversation with him on the phone,
Thank you.
knowing that he records conversations. That shit is
Like a
crazy to
bitch.
me.
Like a bitch. Like a
Yeah, and
female. And then when it gets
now,
sexual, I be like, what you talking about, nigga? Your dick don't work, and if it did, you'll give a motherfucker worms. Sit down.
hey mama,
Ew,
and
make
you
me
see,
want to throw up.
yeah,
Hey,
you
hey,
see,
He
you
ain't
see
giving
which
nothing
listen,
one?
but worms.
You see, when Kwani was ready to put that little old nappy coochie of hers on here and get on that plane and fly that coochie out to him, he had to demurely decline because he
Because he
knows
can't
that what.
perform. That's why he can't
Oh,
perform. What you coming
oh,
in
okay.
for? A dead dick?
Yeah, so let me get further in this. Okay. So
Okay,
he
okay.
comes up and then he's roasting. I was the story behind. So he gives out this name and I'm like, okay. No, now so Felix Unger, he just gave out MBK's name. So it was a real name. And I'm like, okay, now he think he's slick. I know that must be MBK's name because why else would I use this name? Say for instance, if I say Felix Unger but I never said that, I'm like, oh, he think he is slicker. It was so much bullshit happened up there. And then there was another instance where he goes, well, but MBK, I was his excuse and I was his story. And, he would put me on the line with his wife and he knows he'll have to go to court and he'll have to answer to these things if he takes me to court. That's why I know he's not taking me to court because if I'm on there saying, yeah, MBK, I remember, yeah, you said that you went to me and you were in Cali together and you picked up that pounds of weed and you were selling that weed in New Jersey. And I was like, oh, so he think he's slick. So now you sitting up telling
Rat,
it could be a fake story, it could be a real story, but you
rat.
put this out there. So then that infuriated MBK, and MBK then hit the link. And I was like, I thought hell would freeze over. And him and MBK went at it. You want to hear a piece of it? Here we go. Okay. Let's listen to a little bit of it. Auntie Donna, did you ever see it?
You know I didn't. Come on, roll that good old bean footage.
Thank you, the hood table. If you let me drop the link to this actual
Oh, if it was at the
video.
hood table, my apologies. I do watch you. But
Yeah,
I
but you
thought you.
just missed yesterday's.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna drop the link to this actual video on here as well. Okay, let me get the link to the video. You guys watch this. All of this happens kind of early on in the video. Okay, I got the link. Okay, so we're going to listen to just a little bit of it. Here's the link to this video over at the hood table. Please go over there and watch it because this whole video is like jam packed. The hood table, I hope your father's doing well. I didn't know he was going through issues. The hood table hadn't seen a so Auntie Donna, you're the new co-host. I don't do co-host. I
No,
don't need
no,
four or
no,
five
no,
people to do
no,
my
no.
dang on show.
Right, Ronnie Q.
Good.
Yeah.
She's just good for this
Mm-mm.
commentary. I love me some Auntie
Auntie
Donna
Donna
and Miss
don't
Clover
co-host,
up here.
baby. I got a channel that I don't use. Are you okay? Thanks anyway, but no.
Now, so that's the hood table's link. So she had just it was checking back in, and
Well,
lo and
damn.
behold,
Well, can I say something? Wait a minute.
yeah.
Well, damn. Am I I'm sitting up here too.
Wait a
You talking
minute.
Right, Miss Toby.
I'm talking about Auntie Donna, are you the new co-host? Am I chopped liver? What did I do?
No,
Go
Miss
ahead,
Toby.
Ronnie Q.
I think it's because of this my second morning coming up, but I'm just
Go ahead.
enjoying
Oh,
YouTube
I'm
while
sorry.
I can. It's okay,
I'm
baby.
sorry, Auntie Donna. Go ahead,
It's
Ronnie
all
Q.
right,
I'm gonna
baby.
shut up.
Look, don't y'all fuck with my people the few people who would ever hit my link. She said she was just playing. She was just playing. Yeah, she wasn't trying
Me
to,
too, sweetheart. Me too, sweetheart.
be
Me too.
no,
But I
she
did tell
wasn't
the
trying to
truth.
be a
Yeah,
butthole.
but I did tell the truth, y'all. Y'all know I don't even use my damn channel. But let's roll that
Oh,
bean footage, y'all.
wait a minute. Breaking news. Breaking news.
I
Did you see?
saw it. I saw it.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk
Okay.
about it after we get through with
Okay.
this.
Go ahead, play it.
Okay, so let me make this bigger. Let's see where we are in this. So we have the hood table, we have MBK, Grish, myself, choreo lovers, messy self was up there. And then so Talent was giving him advice and stuff. And then before Talent leaves, he Talent said you could create your own show. Well, I really don't want to be a content creator like that. And before Talent leaves, he tells Talent, well, maybe you and I could do a show together, Talent. And Talent is like, oh no, that's not what I do. That's not what I do. So now he has posed, MBK has posed doing a show with Talent. See, these guys have such low confidence and esteem about themselves that they don't have the confidence that they can pull off a show themselves. So they have to group up and link up and see the strength and talent. So he now wants to do a show with Talent. And Talent was on Lemon's live yesterday, and he said, you know what? I didn't want to go through the rigmarole of doing this myself. And he said it would have to be a third person, a woman, to even out the energy. He said, but if we were to do a show, it would have to be about conversations and about different real topics, not just this little beef sector stuff. So now it seems like he may have Talent's wheels going, and Talent said he would need the consensus of the beef sector women. He named off Ness, Bree, Miss T Velocity, but he said I don't know about T Velocity, but because she's kind of spitting with those clowns, so she may be she may not be a good judge. He said, but we'll say T Velocity, the hood scriptures, and then of all of the names, he didn't say my name not one time. He's naming out all these YouTube floozy, but they ain't got to get past me, and I'm the one who been holding the motherfucking gate closed, and he don't even say that they would have to get past me. How dare you, Talent? I saw the shade, you shady motherfucker. Anyway, here we go. Let's see where we are.
Record several times saying how Ronnie Q is gets crazy numbers, and that's not even a competition.
But what you're doing is deflect. What you did right there was deflect from what I actually said in the conversation, that I even invited you on my channel to speak, and then I get a timestamp of you saying, "Oh, I don't know what Ronnie Q. She loves me one day, she hates me the next," and Ronnie Q got that wrong. But you cannot.
Okay.
Excuse me, she's my mod. No, she's my mod.
Trust. She wins if till death do us part. If she win that, she got it.
Well, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that's a lot.
Nothing he can say about there's really nothing in it.
Okay, so that's Choreo Lover. He doesn't like Choreo Lover because, unbeknownst to me, Choreo Lover gives him the business every time he shows up in the chat. So his whole premise about Choreo Lover is, oh, you're obsessed with me. Oh, you love me. Every time you see me in the chat, you have to say something to me, and you're following me around, harassing me. And so he's a victim of Choreo Lover. So let's hear their little exchange.
Yeah, that's the sandwich. That was the move with the sandwich. If anybody want to know, look at her making me a sandwich. She'll do anything because she's trying to deal with your boring ass until death.
Why? The guy just wants to do commentary. That's all. And why all of this?
That's the desperation. Wait. The taxes is about 3,000, so he has to come up with that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
that's your fellow black man. You know that, right?
I didn't say that.
Let me ask you something.
That's your brother.
Okay.
My brother.
Hold on.
I thought you were Black Power, Ronnie Q.
Excuse me. I am Black Power, and I'm so Black Power. I don't understand how my brother man, my fellow man,
you want to get that million out of it. You got to come up with $1 million.
I don't understand.
Come up with $1 million improvements. I'm sorry.
I don't understand how my alleged brother man, who just discovered that he needed to understand what it is to be black, was over there suing people for the Asian hate crime bill.
Yeah.
So no, I don't have no brothers who's suing
right
for
now.
the Stop Asian Hate. So if I wasn't clear enough on that, it is alleged that the non-binary fella was over there threatening people who were giving commentary that he didn't like on them, threatening them under the Stop Asian Hate bill, that if they didn't leave him alone, they were abusing him, and he was using the Stop Asian Hate bill to push these charges against content creators who was doing commentary on him. Did you guys hear about that?
Yes, I did. I heard about it over at D. Darrell's the other day, the video I was telling you about yesterday. But yes, I did hear about the Asian hate that he used against D. Darrell. Yes, he spoke about it.
Okay.
He said they're cool now. But continue on.
But it doesn't matter. It does not negate. It does not negate anything. They always
It
do
held
this.
no value.
But we're
It
cool
didn't
now.
last.
But we're cool now. Yeah. Okay.
Don't know any
Let's
brothers.
go for us.
Fox's cousins next.
Excuse me.
Relax.
Why
There's
do
no
you keep
competition.
talking over me? Why do you keep talking over me?
Because I don't want you to get too worked up. It's just I'm
not worked up at
Your
all.
show gets more numbers.
No,
It
because
does.
you don't want to hear the facts. See, that's your game. You don't want the facts out. Even when you guys were doing 2 hours worth of commentary and then just having dead air for a third hour, cheating Google to get watch time hours, you still weren't beating me when I would go off at an hour and a half or an hour 45 minutes or 2 hours. And you guys were still cheating to get watch hours. You still didn't beat me. But now all of a sudden I stay on too long. I am not one of these people who be on a long time. I was on a long time today. I was shocked at how long I was on because we actually talk about real world issues on my show.
Did you talk about me today?
Pontificating.
Did you talk about me today?
In any way, shape, or form.
Did you talk about me
not
yesterday?
At all. No, not at all.
You didn't talk about me yesterday or today? Are you
not
sure?
At all. I'm positive.
Okay.
You didn't come up. You are not.
If Corio says no, then I believe it because she tracks everything I do.
Back to real world. Yeah, just like you beat us in numbers. Just like you beat me in numbers every now and again. You're lying.
MBK, quick question, man. Since there's four misogynistic males now on the morning commute, just giving their commentary, and since Cole says that you do have other content, when do we get to see this other content that you all have? Since you all claim that you have it, you just haven't got to it yet. Because when we did get a glimpse of it, it was that Jamie Foxx's cousin's next door's neighbor, and we saw how that failed. So I'm wondering, where is this content, this non-beef sector content? Where is it, and when do we get to see it? And when do we?
And we're live. They've kicked the door in to get the 3 wards. We're live.
And how much no-dose do we need to take before we watch it?
So again, I've never heard Coach say he wanted to do any kind of content other than beef sector. Actually, he gets on my nerves by always saying that this is the only thing he wants to do. So I don't know him to say he wants to do some other content. He's doing what he said he wants to do, and he's doing a good job at it. I think he's doing a good job.
What was his content? You may not know this, but what was his content before in the sector? Because I heard the sector.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure.
You were aware the sector, the majority of them don't deal with them, and it already ostracized them.
I don't agree with that. Yeah, a lot of our show is them, and we interact with a lot of them. So I don't know how that.
You don't know what his.
Yeah, MBK, real quick, and I'm going to drop because Jay Dunn is here. But I do want to say
I'm about to drop too.
No. You got to keep.
I've been up here too long. I've been up here a couple hours, and I don't want to be dealing with Jay Dunn and all that. There, like that's a whole different situation.
No, I do want to say this about the trolling because, like I said, it happened with Jay Dunn, and now I'm seeing you do it here. Be very careful how you do that, man, because it can come off looking a little crazy. And seeing, because when you were doing that, Jay Dunn doesn't have a real degree, and I got to be honest with you, even though I knew
I wasn't trolling. No, I wasn't trolling.
Yeah, here you go again. Look.
No, I wasn't trolling. So you can't make me be a troll on something I wasn't trolling. I don't believe it. Based on what I see, based on her behavior, I just don't believe it. That's just my opinion.
And so she shows you the degree on that live.
Yeah, I can get a degree like that in 48 hours, and I'll get right up here and show you it'll look exactly like that. Now I'm not saying that I don't know for a fact what she did because I haven't.
So that's
his questions in.
Okay, let me see.
Yeah,
I want you to
I
gotta say, I enjoyed you today.
Yeah.
No.
I want you to hear him beg for a show with talent.
It was good talking to you, talent.
I've been listening a lot to you lately, Gris. It may be time for you to really become a StreamYard going live content creator, because I know you've been a content creator. Yeah, but you have been speaking facts about different issues even before this issue came out. And,
we would make a good show, talent. You and I would be a good show. That would be a good show.
Okay, so I wanted you to hear that. So you hear it was a whole lot of word salad up there, and all of that stuff. So what do you guys think of that?
I don't know if I don't I don't listen to I don't even know how to say this. The guy NBK, he come from over there underneath the wings of ZX. So
Mm-hmm.
for years I've heard of this man, but I just recently heard his voice since all this coming over behind the Umar guys or whatever. Because now the gates are open to all the people that we done showed the door to is now, squirming their way back in, like ZX, which he came right behind with ZX. So I really think I do see what you mean about where he threw that little slug in to try to get that show with talent. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he's somebody. Yeah, I don't listen nor watch him. My apologies, y'all. When certain people get on a panel, I leave, or
Uh-huh.
I turn the volume down. Now, see, if I was watching this, I would just turn the volume down because I'm not listening to
Okay.
them people. I don't give a fuck who put them up there. I don't care. I'm not listening.
Who's Mike? Mike, somebody, Mike, Toby, your mic farting?
That's Tiana.
I'm like,
She want to Tiana want to
She's
tell us
snoring.
something this
She's
morning.
snoring.
No, she wants me to rub her, and I'm not
Oh,
rubbing her, so she gets upset when I don't rub her. So that's when she
well,
starts making noise.
well,
Well,
rub
why are you
See?
Tiana.
not rubbing her though? Why are you not
Rub
rubbing her?
Tiana. You know that's your job. That's the only job you have. You retired.
Don't
It's to
worry,
rub
Tiana. We're
Tiana.
gonna we're gonna we're
Oh,
gonna get you some help, baby. Come on, Miss Toby. Rub Tiana. Damn,
Ross
that's
could
not
do that.
right.
He come up to me and he put his
That's why
head
that's
all
why
on
you
me
only
and
that's
stuff.
why you can
I'd
only
be
put
like,
her in the beauty part because you don't rub her right. So she ain't gonna do a trick for you, Miss
and
Toby.
then when Rascal come, he put his head all on me. He want to be rubbed, and if I'm rubbing Rascal, and here she come, she jumping all on me, trying to lick me and stuff. And then
Oh
I gotta
no.
take the other hand and I
Mm-hmm.
gotta rub her. It's just like I cannot rub Rascal unless Saucy comes up and say, "Me too, me too." Here, me. She wants both of your hands away from him, but I never do it. Okay, let's go a little
All
further.
right. Okay. Tiana says she gonna be part of this show. Get her
Hey,
up.
I thought you weren't interested in being a content
Hold
creator.
on, how
You
you know he
just said you
did?
weren't
Yo, would
interested
you
in
stop being
being a
so
content
mad?
creator,
Oh
but
my
you need
God.
a
Jay Dunn,
crutch
did you hear
to
that?
lean on in talent. Why do you always
I
need
don't.
a
I did. I did
All right,
hear it.
forget I
I
said
did
that.
hear it.
Scratch
you
that.
need
Scratch that to
why
the
do you
record.
always
Day.
need a second fiddle? Why do you always
Maybe
need
we
a
could just
second
go like
fiddle?
a
Let me
one
get
night a
to
week,
talent.
like
I
you know what I
asked
mean,
that
like for an
question,
Jay
hour.
didn't
Come
you?
Dunn,
on, talk some
You
shit.
didn't
did
want to
you
be
hear
a
that?
content
Phone
you said
calls.
that
Oh,
on the
Now
call.
get back on.
Okay, here's
But Tiana,
ZX. So MBK up here. Do you really believe anything that comes out of his mouth? Do you even suspect that he even really has a lawyer, knows a lawyer? I doubt if he knows how to pick up a
Well,
telephone and dial it. And he calls Lady Nika
I
a
think he do.
primate. Oh, also, it was the fact that he said that I said, he said, I stand, he want to put out this recording from over 2 years ago. I said, well, what does it matter how long ago this recording was made? It's not how long ago it was made. It's about the content that was in these recordings. And he goes, I don't care because I stand in anything that he got. And I said, oh, so is that why you apologized to Lady Nika about calling her a primate or something? And he's like, I didn't say that on a recording. And I was like, yes, you did, because you apologized for it. And then he kept on saying, no, he didn't show no recording where I said that. And then he finally goes, that was in a text message. And that text message was fake. And I was like, if it was fake, then why did you apologize to Lady Nika? I say, see, you just say anything you want to, but you don't stand in it. And now you're sitting up here talking about you stand in whatever you do. So I got him on that. So let's go. Seems like
But that's wrong.
I
That's
don't
wrong.
believe
That
it.
is wrong. That is wrong. But did you hear this one? He said him and Talon can do a show together. They should do a show together.
Yeah.
He said I could do a show.
Yeah.
They do other shows with other people.
Okay, now here comes ZX.
I made that cake like a month ago for somebody's birthday.
I love it.
I remember.
Sure. I did not house. There's nothing.
I made that cake like a month ago for somebody's birthday.
I love it.
I remember because you showed the picture of what they wanted, and then you showed.
Put out a recording saying, "Mickey, can I finish my statement, please?"
Oh,
now he was talking all the while the cake was up. So when he finally got let up, he was in mid sentence. So he had no introduction. He came on mouth just watering to get at what MBK
Wait
said.
a minute, he didn't speak to the host?
Nothing, because he was already speaking when the banner was up. And you know, when the banner's up, your mic is on mute. And so when she took the banner down, he was in mid sentence. He didn't speak to nobody. Okay.
Mouth.
He didn't hear the first part. You were blocked by the cake. And I was just going to say, how fitting a cake to cover up a lollipop.
Lord.
Okay. All right. Now let me be clear. In order for a two-party state to be a violation, you have to release personal identifying information about the caller. The voice itself could belong to Mickey Mouse. So if I put out a recording saying this is Mickey Mouse and Mickey Mouse said such and such, but if I say Tony Barrett and I had a conversation and this is Tony, then that would be a violation of the two-party consent state. But the point being is everyone here has a screen name. So if I put out a recording of, again, Mickey Mouse, there's nothing personal about that voice to tie to an individual. You have to have the name, the address, the phone number. It cannot just be some fantasy, fictional character. So that's what we all are here. I am King ZX. You can attack King ZX all you want. Now, if you violate, you violate Devon. Now that's something totally different. So when you talk about law, understand the law. MBK is a fictional character. I did not identify him.
No. Please let him talk. So he can go. Let him talk. Please let him finish.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. If you think you're an attorney, fine. I actually happen to have a couple of them around here that I talk to frequently. Now, if you want to play an attorney, that's fine.
Okay. So now he thinking he is doing it. He's strutting. He's stunting on some women up here. Let's go.
Ronnie,
that's fine. But here we go. At the end of the day, MBK is a fictional name. It is just a voice. Now, if I gave you his full name, you dummy, then it would be a violation. Using a fictional name in a conversation, I don't know who that voice belongs to unless the voice identifies his personal information. We got to.
Okay, I had enough at this point.
Stop yelling our people down. And I know it's good content and great conversation.
You never heard of
aliases are not viable in court. In court. In court. In court. Well, I'll tell you what. Listen. At the end of the day, I also have a recording of the individual stating he knows I record. Period.
Oh Lord!
Period.
Record.
It's a
dead
video.
Record what?
All calls. All calls.
See, now he's talking over me. Now he needs to have the floor quiet and silent, and then you counteract what he just said. I was asking all calls. The call that you played of Shaquem, is it on that recording? All calls. So he just talks over everyone else, but he has to have the floor quiet and silent when he's spewing his BS. Okay, so let's get to where he and let's hit where what's his name hit the link again. I think it's somewhere around this disclaimer. Okay. MBK, here's all of this. I'll let you hear a little bit more.
Okay. Now it doesn't matter. Here go the question. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it?
See, he has no answer to that. Now, when I brought up the aliases, now what I'm gonna do about it? Now you just stuck your foot in your mouth. But I wanted you to hear what he was saying about what he was telling the wife.
Don't do nothing about it. You ain't gonna do nothing about it. You ain't gonna do nothing about it. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
He ain't gonna do it. You know why he ain't gonna take me to court, dummy? Because if he takes me to court, he gonna have to bring his wife.
Been epic, okay?
You're big dummies. You're dummies.
Can we stop the name calling, please?
This has been epic. The whole show has been epic.
Well, at the end of the day, if I feel, check this out. If I feel like it, I will. And I also have many recordings of him acknowledging that I record him. Period.
Plead the fifth,
now,
brother.
Get
Plead
over
the
it.
fifth.
Ain't no fifth. What you gonna do, brother Grish? Brother Grish, I'm not worried about you, brother Grish.
That is a woman. That is a woman. That's a female.
I was talking about the specific call that you gave
let
to
him talk.
Shakim.
I found out how to make change of all the insults that he's
Hey, Charlie.
Okay. Let him talk.
Okay. When you sue me, I get your name. I get your address. Okay. Stop being stupid.
You know, the reason that I said I can make money because now they're accepting non-emergency. 1 second, they're accepting non-emergency reports on the tip line. I don't know if you know what the tip line is. If it leads to an arrest, I don't know.
I'm not going to give you that. But there are people that have
on the people that's calling me names.
Well, I don't care who you focus on.
So thank you then.
Well, I was just wondering, do you ever think that if he gets too out of pocket or he lies too much or he does whatever?
Wink, wink, fam, New York, you're right.
Do you think that?
Do you know? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Do you think you'll ever release, or do you think his friend will allow you to ever release the recording of her admitting anything? And I don't want to say her name, and I don't want to say what
right
about out of respect. But do you think there's anything that will ever make you do that, or anything that he does to her that will let her that will make her say, "Go ahead, ZX, and release it"?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I had. I'll go on mute. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I believe, and listen to me carefully, I have everything. It was done on my watch. It was done on my show. We covered it. We fought against everybody to protect his family. We done all of that. The young lady doesn't want it. I will honor that. And I say, okay, cool. But when she has enough of the lies, and there's not just her, it's two other young ladies out there.
Okay, so now he's snitching that not only, this is what he's saying, that not only did MBK have one affair, it's two other young ladies out there. Why he snitching, y'all?
Because she act like an old bitch.
I mean, he can,
and I don't feel sorry for nobody that deal with him.
But my thing is, he can never talk about us women because he gossips more than we do. He is a little old ass man, and he's a little bitch.
Now, MBK is in the chat writing furiously. He's lying. He's a liar. He's in the comments while ZX is up here with all of his shit. MBK is in there. You know, his fingertips got flames going off of him. He typing it so fast. So you're gonna hear me. You're gonna see me see MBK over there, and I'm gonna give him a
that he has been involved with online. Y'all are missing
allegedly.
It.
Allegedly.
It ain't no alleged.
Allegedly.
Hood table.
Why you snitching?
Hood table. Hood table. Aren't you a married woman? Wouldn't you should be advocating for the sanctity of marriage? And
not telling somebody what they need to do.
I'm not married. I do what I do. I'm single. I'm single. I'm single. I do.
I'm just saying that
her table been quiet. She didn't.
I knew he was talking to her. I do it.
Yeah, for the record, she's married.
Ronnie accused
okay. Well, okay, and the point that I would stress is that yes, with I don't know who the first lady was that came up. Anytime I catch him in a lie, and the purpose of releasing that tape was because he was saying what a good time everyone could have in Las Vegas. And my only point to shock him was be careful. You don't know these people, and people use these type of events to gather information about you, and it could.
So he released them because he's so worried about Shakim. Now, who thinks that he gives a pea's hair about Shakim? Of all the loyal people he had who were loyal to him, that he came out release their recordings for far less. But he's worried about Shakim, so he's going to give his right-hand man recordings to Shakim because, hey, I know what he's capable of. Of course you know what he's capable of because you were you were hand in hand with him doing his dirt as he was hand in hand with you doing yours.
Right. He was one of your little one of your little riders, I guess.
Yeah, ZX Riders. Let's not forget what he did to his mods. When Kimmy came around, threw them away like trash.
Fabe.
And Kimmy. No, he threw him
first.
away for Kimmy first. No, it was Kimmy first because he gave Kimmy that channel.
Okay.
Remember when he gave Kimmy that channel and he got rid of all his mods and he had that channel all that time. He never give that channel to none of them mods.
We remember when
who were
all the
loyal
knots
to
went
him.
over there giving all beef sector information to him. Yeah, we remember all that.
And then
the lonely, the desperate, the knots
and then
went over there giving
and then one of the mods that he threw away, he was certain things about her physical and health and all this type of stuff. So ZX, do you think people do not remember that about you? And like we think you are so concerned about Shakim. Child, bye.
Save the little people.
Hurt you. I know it because I've been a part of it. See, I stand in mine. Period.
Yeah, you laying in it now.
He didn't stand in his. I'll definitely say that.
Yeah.
But see, there's no honor in standing in your shit. See, a lot of people say, well, I stand in my shit. Well, what decent human being would stand in actual shit? See, there's no honor in any of it.
Well,
okay?
you know what, Ronnie Q, and I'm gonna get ready to drop down. But you know what, Ronnie Q, when you stand in shit and you're around a bunch of shit all the time, the stench of it all lied to you is the point.
The nerve. He is shit.
He managed to here comes MBK in a second. Okay. Going to her. So the die has been cast. You know, that's
recording. You think he wants to live that again? Do you really think he wants to relive that again?
I mean, he's already been through it. So I mean,
I don't think so. No, that nigga was about on a curve. I had to lie for him.
On that situation. He managed Now this is his premise. Like, he don't want to relive this stuff with his wife. If I release these old 2-year recordings about what his wife already know. And I'm like, nigga, what? That don't make no sense. Do you got am I wrong? The only one who thinks that way? He's holding a 2-year-old affair over this dude's head.
But Ronnie Q, you do know they this is not their first go around the battle, and that's why a lot of people are saying MBK ain't gonna do shit because he made those same threats before to DX, and nothing happened.
And that's my point. You heard me say earlier. Do you even think that we believe MBK has a lawyer? I ain't on neither one of them sides. I'm reading them both. I said, do you think we even believe MBK has a lawyer? I don't believe either of them. It's my point.
I don't have lawyers, but I got some in my family. So do that matter?
None of it matters unless you're going to do something, and I don't believe
because they probably don't. They probably don't even do the kind of law that's over here for this damn shit. But they could direct me in a way.
All of this bravado that they put out is just a waste of time. It's just stunning. Both of them, and that's why I was in both of their butts. But let's continue. Hang on to her. So the die has been cast. You know, that's their history. Okay, so I don't see that's their history. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Now, I keep hearing something about MBK sending nudes to you. Is this how is this story?
No. Now, his wife was sent nude pictures by one of the young ladies from the black sector. Period. His wife
there was no
directly.
News that sent to you from MBK.
Did you? Let me say it again.
I understand.
No. Goddamn no. Now, again, the only time there was mention of nude pictures is when the young lady sent the wife nude pictures. Period. And
Who's
I have
whose wife?
his
This
wife.
Is alleged. This alleged, man.
This ain't no alleged. When I got her telling me that they sent this to his wife. I don't gotta lie. I got him telling me,
on a video.
him telling me on audio that the young lady sent his wife nude pictures. I got the young lady telling me, hold on, let me get it out, and let me get it out. I got the man telling me that his side piece violated his marriage by sending nude pictures of him to his wife. I got the young lady telling me that she sent nude pictures to his wife. Do you want to go to court? Let's go to court. Am I lying? Let's. Okay, cool.
Oh, stop. Full stop. Did you see the evidence of these pictures that this young lady sent to his wife? Have you ever seen said pictures?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to see a picture of that.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to clarify. And furthermore, I know you didn't say that the young lady, or he didn't say the young lady violated his marriage by sending his nude pictures, because the young lady was not a part of his marriage. Only he could violate his marriage. So I know that Negro didn't fix his mouth to say that the bitch he was cheating with, the woman he was cheating with violated his marriage.
I bet he did.
Now, you see, I'm on both of them because both of them are on some bullshit.
Say it like Ronnie Q.
Right. Yes, he did. And if you go back to Diva Tomboy's video.
Let's get him this. And Shakim is seeking the same level as you guys.
Trusted him.
Well, thank you for answering your questions,
I have one last
wrong
question.
folks in the Z fucked up. Okay, ZX.
Can I have one last question?
Does
anybody mind? What do you think you're getting from disproving all his lies? I don't understand. If you guys weren't really good friends, because he says he was your right-hand man. You've heard him say that over here, right? ZX, that's my man. I was his right-hand man. So if he was, you're saying he thought of you as a friend, but you didn't think of him as a friend. Am I getting that part right? And that's why you don't feel
yes,
any kind of way. Okay, and that's why you don't feel any kind of way on,
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Nikki Pope was my right hand. If there was one moderator.
So now he's even denying the closeness of their friendship, that he wasn't his right-hand man. Like, he never acknowledged MBK to be his right-hand man. When he came over here introducing him as his right-hand man, yeah, he would go out and he would come back and tell me everything. He was down, he knew what I was doing, and we used to move together. We talked every day. Like, he isn't the one who told us this. Okay, I'm gonna move forward I'm trying to get to where MBK comes up. MBK is down there hot and bothered.
She said, drop this nigga, he out. And I dropped that nigga, he was out. Period. Regardless of no, the point that I'm trying to make is the point that I'm trying to make is, Ronica, is that whatever happened, okay, between she and I'm sorry it happened, because she truly was my friend. I'm not embarrassed.
So he was trying to give the good qualities of Nikki Pope being his right-hand man, and I reminded him of how he did her, but he don't want to talk about that. But let's go.
Tell you the truth, but it's boring. I was a single.
He ain't your daddy. Oh, sorry.
You know what?
Was up out a couple of years ago.
So proud of to be absolutely
what I did. See, baby, see. Did you hear what I said?
Asking is, why are you putting in the crowd, right? And he watches me.
Did you hear what I said?
Y'all can talk.
Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said?
Don't call Nessa, please. No,
she's not a prostitute now? Oh, okay. All right. But the point.
She's a former hooker. She's a reformed hooker, so don't do that.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm doing a Shakim.
All right, MBK.
Nessa wasn't in on that.
Hello, MBK. Welcome back.
Yeah, so it's good.
Everybody.
I thought you had to run.
Everybody on mute. Let's go. Let's
go on mute, everybody.
So this is interesting, right? He sits. He's like a human stalker. He sits in the crowd, right? And he watches me up here, and then I leave, and then he runs up here and does what? Starts talking about my business. So what's really going on here? This is something that happened in my life 4 years ago, 4 years ago, right? This was one of my transgressions. that I lived through, horrible time in my life, and I just happened to have him as the guy that was. That's why it's so wild when you hear this lying ass nigga sit here right in your face and say, "I had a problem with him." I had everybody on the internet.
Okay, notice he says this is one of my transgressions that I lived through 3 or 4 years ago. But if you lived through it 3 or 4 years ago, why are you out here stunting, talking about if he puts out these tapes, you're calling the lawyer? You've already lived through this. So what are you calling the lawyer about? This has already been resolved in your marriage. So why are you threatening about a lawyer? Because it's all bullshit. To keep up a storyline, to keep ZX in your name in people's mouths. It's all bullshit.
And that know how this motherfucker was singing my praises every day. And it's a shame how he can just come in and just lie and lie because his whole life is YouTube, right? So now I go through something 3 years ago. He happens to be the guy I'm friends with that I confided in. He's recording all the conversations. I never thought this man would play my actual conversations. How stupid was I to think that we had an actual friendship, right? So now the question everybody should be asking is, why are you putting this man's business back out here now? Something that happened to him 4 years ago. What does this have to do with anything that's going on with you and him on YouTube? That's the question nobody is asking.
I did ask him that.
So let me help you.
It has nothing to do with now.
Right. Let me help you. So here's the deal. The reason he's doing all of this is because I came over here to Nest. I started doing the show with Cole and came to Nest. I've never done anything to this man. This man lied and said the reason he started doing all these attacks on MBK is because I was in her chat as a moderator when she asked for his daughter's picture. So because of that, he said he's done all of this you've been seeing. All the shows, all the lying, all the playing the recordings, all the putting out the texts. Went through those texts about the different people in the beef sector that I shared with him. And believe me, there's another side to those texts. I can put out all the shit that he wrote, right? But what the fuck is it gonna do? Why is he doing all of this? Because I went over here to another platform.
Can I answer you? Can I answer you?
You did enough talking. You's a bitch.
No, I'm going to answer you. You's a bitch, you pussy. You's a pussy. Give me the work. Give me the smoke. Yeah, I'm not, no, you know what it is. You know what it is. I stay heavy, punk. I stay heavy, punk. Period. I'm outside. I'm outside. I'm outside. Okay, bitch, nigga. Come around here and I'm gonna blow your top off, pussy.
Now, I stay heavy, which means I'm carrying. I'm always carrying. And now he even threatened to what? You hear the threats. Now, these two attention whores are unhinged at this point. You hear this? These two attention whores got attention.
First of all, do you notice the tactics that the pussy ass old fart uses? He always invites people to his house. No, old man, get your ass up and go meet somebody somewhere. Pick your kahunas up, because I know they're down to your knees. Pick them up, roll them motherfuckers up, and tuck them in some nice tight whiteys, tighty whiteys, because you need that to hold all that up, because you don't need no breach, baby. Hold them kahunas up and go and meet somebody.
And you know who else always does that tactic as well?
Well, who? Come to my house?
The Miss Oogly. Always, if you come to my house, nobody has mentioned anything about her house. ZX, you're on a motherfucking.
I don't deal with that woman. I refuse ZX, to use any of my energy on that bitch.
ZX, you're on a walker from what I hear, and you need MBK to help you rehabilitate. But this is what you're saying to this dude. Yeah, so
I'm sorry. I don't deal with people that dwell in high school ways. Yeah, I don't no, because they got some issues that need to be taken care of that they ain't got over from their childhood dramas. That I just can't.
So let's finish this up.
Too. I mean, come on. His grandfather's daddy. This is what we get. Go.
So we almost done.
Pussy, I'ma squeeze my shit. Okay. Now, why don't you ask the fucking answer? What lie did I tell? What lie did I tell? What lie did I tell, pussy? Pussy. What lie did I tell? No, you've been my bitch for 4 years. You've been my bitch for 4 years. You've been my bitch. You paid me $25 to show your picture. You thirsty motherfucker. What lie did I tell? What fucking lie? You've been on my dick for 4 fucking years. Okay, let's make it happen.
It's already
Let's make it happen. Stop running your dick, sucker, and make it happen. Pussy, pussy. Okay, okay. Make it happen. Make it happen.
Now, you may not have heard that. Tell them how sick you are. Tell them how you couldn't walk. Tell them how you had 3 strokes in 30 or 60 days. So this is what MBK is alleging.
Ronnie Q, wait a minute. Is that the juicy shit that he claimed he didn't want to tell at first when him and CX was going at it? He had 3 strokes within 30 days. That man gonna stroke out behind YouTube clicks and views and people knowing him.
And when he said that, I was like, he gonna stroke out now. He up here yelling and screaming behind this bullshit.
But the part I like was that you've been my bitch for 4 years. Oh, I'm past that. See how these people treat y'all? See how these people treat y'all?
See how they treat their friends?
Okay. Friend? Okay.
Make it happen.
So skinny now, and you all head. Tell them.
Oh wow! Wow! Really?
Yeah, bitch.
Really?
Tell them.
Do you want to talk about your wife sickness? See, this is why we talk about your wife, because your wife is the only sick motherfucker around here, pussy. Now I want smoke. I want smoke, motherfucker.
No, you don't want
You
smoke.
a gangster, right? You a gangster, right? You a gangster, right? Make it happen. Then shut the fuck up. Then handle your business. Handle your business. Handle your business, weak nigga.
I can't come there.
You're a fucking coward. You're a coward. You're a coward. You're a coward. That's what you are. You're a fucking coward. You're a coward.
You the worst.
You cheat.
Now he invited him out to Vegas. Come to Vegas. Boy,
we know that
Vegas
old man can't get to Vegas.
Turn out to be real hot.
How he gonna get there?
He can't even get to his water and turn on no water. How he gonna get to Vegas?
Right.
Okay.
He been holding on to them houses.
You cheated on your wife, bitch. Multiple times. Multiple times. You content, motherfucker. Oh, do I need to get Nisa? Do I need to get Nisa up here?
Yes. Yes.
Lie, bitch. Lie, bitch.
Oh, MBK lost a little of that bravado. Yes. Yes.
Lie, bitch, nigga.
Who are the women?
I just told you. Somebody go get Nisa from the black section.
I talked to in the chat. I never met her.
Oh, no, now here we go. Oh, no. But you was lining it up, you bitch, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
Went from doing it to
you was lining it the fuck up. Yeah, you was cheating. You, Mimi, nigga. Mimi, nigga, you be lining these women up. You little bitch. You fucking cheating bastard.
With Mimi.
You cheating motherfucker. That's what the fuck you are. You fucking infidel bitch. Now fuck you. Now tell everybody what lie I told
Ian is gonna interrupt here.
Right.
See, is a lion ass piece of shit. Is a lion ass piece of shit. Now what, he mad? So you want to go back and play more recordings of conversations we had? What's the purpose of all this?
He did say your name, right? He did say your.
Yes, I got him. Yes,
I thought that's what he was doing as well.
Right.
See, you think everybody is you know, it's a don't he listen. You think everybody is against you.
That was beautiful.
With the BS. Okay, so calm your ass down.
That was beautiful, though. He broke down and got so frustrated with his lies, right? That he said like and now what that do? Oh, you want to smoke? So now what? You gonna go play more recordings? You gonna go play like you know? I mean, do what you do.
You are a good person.
I believe him just like I believe him. I believe him just like I believe those text messages. Y'all sitting up here like this bitch ass nigga is an innocent nigga. This pussy nigga is not innocent. This bitch nigga talked about everybody in the sector in those text messages, and I ain't letting that bitch nigga go. Both of them is two bitch ass corny ass niggas, and I think it's a play. I think y'all miss each other.
Hold on, y'all. Charlie got something to say.
Yeah,
Hey Charlie.
Hold on, y'all. Charlie got something to say real quick.
This is important to say that the Hood Table does not condone doxing whatsoever. ZX dead wrong for that. Secondly, regardless of the situation, I do understand you were talking to your friend at the time, right?
Exactly.
I'm in the same way with BS, and I promise you, same way with the Hood Table. And if anybody had something to say bad against him, I would be the first one to tell them and be like, oh, hell no. Y'all ain't talking about my peoples. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand at the time they were beefing with these people, correct? Your friend was beefing with them. So you were taking up for your friend.
We talking our shit back and forth like we talk.
Even if I don't know you, that's true. But he was dead wrong for doxing on the Hood Table. He respect her more than that, regardless if y'all going at it.
Right, and he's been playing all the recordings, personal recordings of us, and the one that he thinks where he's hurting me the most is he was there when I went through this situation online, which he was there for the whole thing. Like, you know, he knew everything that was going on, and it happened, and that was one of my transgressions in life, and unfortunately, I had him.
Now we supposed to feel sorry. I was going through some things, and it was all these transgressions, and he was there. Shut up.
Him there with me when I went through it. So we had conversations back and forth. And so now, as a result of him being upset and doing what he's doing, you know, forget all the messages, the recordings, he's using that to hurt me, right? He's going to bring that out and tell, oh, he brought all that out. He didn't start attacking me because of Ness asking for the picture. He's leaving out the part where he was already calling the girl, trying to get her to flip and get involved in the action. He'd been sowing these seeds. He didn't know I knew that, though. She came out and told everybody that. But he just keep lying and lying.
That's true. I heard about that.
He's mad. He's a fucking psychopath. And he's putting out messages and texts, and he's lying and doing all this crazy shit. And for what?
Hold on.
But you was with him when he was doing that, MBK.
Yeah, but that ain't what we're talking about, man. Come on, man. I thought we talking about.
When it started happening to you.
No, it didn't.
No. You sat by and let him do the same thing to all these other people.
Not quite like this. No, not quite like this.
It was pretty bad.
I'm not bitching. I'm just telling you why it's happening. That's all. I'm just telling you why it's happening. I don't need to. I can stand on my own. He can't do nothing to hurt me by playing text messages and do that shit. Don't fade. You can't fade me with that. Because I'm not looking for acceptance, right? If a person want to judge me, listen. I don't cry, and I walk my head. I'm 10 toes down. That shit can't fade me. I don't look for no acceptance on YouTube. I'm good. So why you showing? I'm just showing you because he's being disrespectful with my family, right? And this is because I can't go down there and do nothing to him. You see, he's a cop. This nigga just put a bit. Hang on.
You and your family got past this. This is old stuff.
Yeah.
You and your family.
It is old and it's corny.
Already
You're
knows
right.
about this, and you already passed it. The same.
He's doing this to smear me on YouTube. That's all. You're right. You're right.
Exactly. It's not about your family.
You're right.
Okay. So that's it. That's what I wanted you guys to hear. You know, he kept on trying to say, it's about this, it's about that, it's about some bullshit. He's trying to act like, oh, look what they doing to my family, and look what they doing, and it's all BS.
Ronnie Q, the thing that gets me is MBK. I don't feel sorry for him because, like somebody just said, you was up there. You said it, I think, in the video that you was there the whole time he was doing all this kind of stuff to other people, and you didn't have nothing to say for all these years when he was doing stuff. But to hear ZX, and we all know that he records, and when he said the part about he thought he was talking to a friend. That's what you get. Because if you see this man to be an old, miserable, evil man that finally, can get behind a filter. Because if y'all don't know, he do use filters. To get behind a filter to see if he can win over some of the old desperate, women or the fatherless children. Because that's the ones who's drawn to him. No matter who, because he got a lot of people that follow him is way more better off than him. But they seek something in him, and that's another sad thing, that people seek someone like him to listen to. What is our world coming to? But he is holding on to the fact that he wants that man to push that man to do something, because he wants to reveal that man's real name and wife's real name by taking them to court. He does this by pushing people so he can find out their real names, to take them to court. Because we've seen audio of him over there. Some of y'all might not, not video of him. Some of y'all might have missed it, of him going to court when Diet Mellon and her husband went to court for somebody else in the black sector. And that's when he blew his truck on the highway, and they was chasing when Victor Moan let Diet and them know that ZX was driving behind them in a video. And honey, they whipped that shit round another way, and they got behind him. He almost blew his motherfucking engine trying to get away from them with his big bad self. He almost tore his goddamn truck up on the goddamn highway trying to get away from Diet and her husband. So he's known to, they set things up so people can go to court. And you got to realize, now, yeah, my parents, they were pretty good, and they had us in Catholic school up there in Philadelphia and everything. But one thing about it, I was taught not only, respect and all things like that, but I kind of seen a couple of hood, not hood, but street values and street things, how street people dealt with things. And to that right there, and the way he doing things up here on this internet, hiding behind the internet in the street, he's still a rat. He's an old, miserable, shooting out worms rat, non-dick working rat. And any of y'all that mess with him, you get what you deserve, because your brain should tell you, that ain't nothing I should deal with. It is what it is. I guess I'm different. I wouldn't dare.
Yeah, so that he was sitting up here with all of that bravado, and both of them were really on some BS. That's all I saw. Both of them playing victims, both of them trying to pull on heartstrings about BS, and Envy talking about what he's gonna do. He's gonna sue if you play.
You mean
anything
MBK,
else.
baby?
MBK.
That's why I came up here, because we don't want that simp name mixed in shit.
God.
Come on, please.
And that's another one. I save that story for tomorrow. I am so sick of his ass.
They let that shit back in.
Lemon, I went over to Mahay. It was so, oh God. But
they letting a simp ass dope fiend motherfucking let me hush.
Listen, so that's what happened. Go over to the hood table and watch that. I know it seems
I'm
like I played
definitely
a
gonna
lot,
watch that whole
but
thing.
there was a lot of nuggets in that that
great
I
live hood
over
table.
to.
Great live.
Yeah,
that was great.
And also ZX also. Oh, you were talking about the court case he went to, and I didn't want to interrupt you. It was something else that he did to someone, calling CPS on MU. Are we gonna forget that?
No, we don't have to forget that, because I don't really touch on that too much, because MU had made like a truce in the back, and then come to find out after that, her and the old man, Chisel Jaw, whatever the hell, the man with the rubber band on his chin. When they had a discussion, something came up not too long ago. It was a little while ago. He let out that he also made like a bond, some type of agreement in the back that they wouldn't talk. See, that's how he do. That old joker is an old slickster, and his time is damn near up. The Grand Reaper at your door, but anyway, um, uh, uh, he makes deals with people that's stupid enough to fall for the shit from the beginning because he know the game that he's gonna play with them later. So that's what I say. So I feel like he's used MU, even though he's called CPS on her and all kind of stuff. She's still in bed in a way, just from to say
And
she's
she
still in
went
bed with
right
him,
back
and
with
her
him.
man in bed with him too. That's what I was trying to get.
Mm-hmm.
She in bed with him, and her man with the rubber band on chin. Because while she running around here, they probably on StreamYard beating their fucking meat to each other. Who gives a fuck and who don't know, don't care. They all
But
trash to
listen,
me. I
but
don't care.
the fact of the matter
Good
is at the
entertainment
time,
though.
but at the fact of the matter is she wasn't in bed with him when he decided to call CPS. See, that's one of
No,
his
no, no, no,
control.
no, 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 no. Wait a minute. Yes, she was, and that was her punishment for not doing what he say. See,
That's
that's what
what
he
I was.
do.
You
Oh,
didn't
okay.
let me finish. That's
My
his
apology.
controlling. That's his
Mm-hmm.
controlling tactic. And to control her, he reached out and called CPS. See now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can say she was in bed with him, and she wasn't doing what he wanted. So therefore, he called CPS on her,
Mm-hmm.
using that as a method of control.
But he
So
love the children though. But he want to take the
mhm.
children from their mama.
And that's
But
my point.
he fights for the
That's
children
he will take your child away from you to get you to move like he
the way
wants you
he
to
wants.
move. That's what I'm saying. That's my
Yes,
point,
ma'am.
Auntie
You
Donna.
100.
We on the same
Yes,
page.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You got it. You got it.
Mm-hmm.
He been
Yes.
doing that to them over there for a minute now. For a minute now, he been doing that to them. And you could just like not accept him, not even be in bed with him. You could just not accept him or do commentary on or get in his ass about something, and he'll do that to you. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my main
But you
point
know
about
what
the
they doing?
situation.
But you know what they doing, Ronnie Q? Him, NBK, the what the Umar people and all of them. What they're doing is coming over, making sure the beef sector is now talking about them.
Mm-hmm. Oh
They
yeah.
they 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 playing all in y'all, whoever watching them. They playing all up in y'all panties and whatever. But I
I
can sit
don't.
up in my cloud and enjoy the show. No, I'm not talking
I
to anybody that don't. I'm talking about the ones that do.
okay. Yeah.
Yes, baby.
Yeah.
Now I know you don't. I
So
know you see them the long way, and a couple of
yeah,
other
I've
ones.
been seeing.
Mhm.
Now, so yeah, that's what happened. The hood table. She said that whole live was my fault. She blamed it on me. Auntie Donna, were you
What?
here? Were you here? She said that she wanted to review something that I was talking about on my live yesterday, and then it turned into all of that. The hood table was just checking in. She said she had been
It's
off
your
for a
fault.
couple of weeks, but
Oh.
she did not know all of that was in store for her. Now, were you here earlier in the show, Auntie Donna, when I was
Yes, I
talking
was one
about
of the first
Rob and
ones got
Janet?
down, baby. I was making my
Okay.
coffee, but I was here. Oh my God, no, you're not gonna do that to me. Okay.
I just want to make sure that everybody in here know that what do you say, Eve? Okay. What's the breaking exclusive tea? Did I miss it? The
Oh
breaking
yeah.
exclusive tea that both of these old fucks are playing in you guys' face. Okay, that's the breaking exclusive tea. Juan wants to play victim and talk about he's trying to protect his family about some shit that happened 3 years ago that has been resolved in his family. ZX thinking he's
Trying to
playing.
hold that over
Well,
that man.
I'm concerned about Shakim because Envy already has set up. What is that dude's name? I forget the
Uncle
uh,
Suge, baby. Uncle
Uncle
Suge.
Suge up in Vegas
Where
once
I got all my
before.
good juicy
So
recordings from. Mm-hmm.
MBK he's going to the Vegas trip. So Shakim, you better be worried. And here
Oh, that
you
broke
have.
little motherfucker ain't going nowhere anyway.
So here, Shakim, you have my permission to play this tape where I recorded him illegally, and just in case he does make good on his threat to sue me, I can say, hey, I didn't release the recording. You have to look at Shakim, but I can cover my ass and get the dirt out in the same vein. So win-win for me. These are some dirty scandalous people. He didn't want to risk that MBK would actually
make some legal actions if he released the tape. So what did he do? He gives it to Shakim to release. And what does Shakim do? Oh, let me release this illegally recorded tape. A bunch of idiots out here.
To
These
keep
are
their names and
the
commentary going.
the alleged these are the alleged straight men that we're watching
What?
out here perform and do stuff.
What
I
you
said
say?
alleged.
Oh.
Alleged
Oh, I
straight
forgot
men.
that part. Yeah, alleged.
Alleged.
Say it loud. Say alleged loud. Alleged. Go ahead.
Yeah. So this is what they're doing. Now, so they're jockeying to be in the beef sector. They're jockeying for the beef sector attentions, but beef sector, as they jockey for our attention, I want you to please pay attention to the caliber of stunts and games that they're pulling over here to actually be in the beef sector. See, the beef sector, see, we have common sense. Hey, Dr. Soapy, we can think and we are not buying the bullshit that you guys are putting out here.
Exactly. Not all of us.
Not
Not all
all
of
of
us.
us. Not all of us who have a brain. We're not
Ronnie
going.
Q, you remember not too long ago, y'all ain't see me for a while? I was up in the
No.
clouds.
Yeah,
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 I
yeah.
was up in the
You were
clouds.
gone for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, I was up in the clouds, and I'm gonna tell you why. I got sick and tired of seeing people that I support fall for this new shit of these people coming over. It's the
Mm-hmm.
disrespect, y'all. If somebody coming over telling you they coming to build something in, it's like I invite somebody here in my house, and all of a sudden they like, I don't even want to be bothered with you no more. I'm gonna make a little tent over here in this corner, and I'm gonna live up in here until the tent gets so motherfucking big you pushed out your own motherfucking place. Are y'all grown ass people okay? I don't, and I know we nosy. I'm nosy too, but we got enough content creators that we support that can watch these motherfuckers and bring the shit back if we want to hear it. Why y'all growing these motherfuckers that's here to destroy y'all? Are y'all
Mm-hmm.
that low in life? Do y'all not see it? Especially the people in the beef sector that have done been here 6 or more years. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all letting these new people just come in and just walk all over y'all. Because I'm saying y'all because I'm up in the clouds. And this is only for those that are dealing with or supporting and giving these motherfuckers a click and view. Are y'all okay? Did something happen when y'all was in school that now y'all want to relive, letting these people do kiddish shit in high school games and play it all in y'all face? Are y'all, I mean, is something going on? Because some of y'all that I've been around since 6 years or further, done been up here in this beef sector. Y'all really gonna let these motherfuckers come up in here and shit in y'all face? And shit on y'all for real? Look,
Mm-hmm.
they got everybody talking about them. They go back to their
Mm-hmm.
sector and talk about you. Yeah, now they learned the formula that some beef sector people will go and get another person from another sector to come back in here to fight for them. And then that person grow. They got that formula. They doing that. They got the formula that people like the rowdiness. They got the formula that we nosy. But still, pick up your kahunas. It's only one way. Dance on them three
Right.
dots. Dance on them three dots.
And see, like Film Noir says, now here's the new stunt. Okay, the first stunt was, oh, I have to shut this show down for the summer, only to come back the very next Monday. Oh, it's a new show, and I had to shut the show down until July, and only to come back at the same time. Oh, it's a new show. It's not that old show again. It's a new show that comes on at the same time, and Shakim is not going to be a part of it. I'm going to do the new show with NBK. And then a week into that, well, we're inviting Shakim back because NBK is going to bury the hatchet, because that's the only reason I didn't use Shakim for this show, because MBK and Shakim were going through some problems, and MBK wouldn't do the new show at the same time if Shakim was on there. But then a week later, it's, oh, all three of us are on the show now. And now after what happened yesterday, you see what Film Noir wrote? Ronnie Q, that's why MBK demanded Code fire him this morning. So Code took his mod stick and kicked him off the show. They're all running a play. Exactly.
What?
Exactly.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. NBK demanded.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Code fire him. And cool. Just for the little dwarf to come back in on the show, right?
But no, and now he came back in. Okay, he wouldn't have he suddenly ended his old show allegedly, and he wouldn't be back until sometime in July. But then the very next week, he comes on with a new show at the same time. And no, I didn't fire Shakim. You know, I'm doing a whole new show. It's going to be me and MBK for this show. And then a week later, well, MBK, well, you know, I really would like Shakim on this show, but I can't do it because MBK is mad at him and he won't. This is our show as a duo, and MBK doesn't want him even to hit the link. But then the very next week, now all of a sudden, the new show that replaced the old show at the same time, which was totally different because it's not him and Shakimi, it's him and MBK. And then now a week later into this new show, all of a sudden Shakimi is allowed back. It's all bullshit. And these dumb bitches over there cheerleading. Oh, I like the show. Oh, I like the show. Now all of a sudden today, who got fired again on his day off? But how do you get fired? Are these people getting paid? I understand that binary is like in abject poverty, according to Talent. That you know, Talent calls him bankruptcy binary. So you know, so you're talking about you're actually firing people from a free show that you're begging your audience to send you cash app. Speaking of cash app, $ Ronnie Q, I'm having a perfect pet competition. If you want to contribute, you can put pet contest. And if you want to contribute, if you like my show and my commentary and my pictures and whatever else I give you, you can $ Ronnie Q and leave it blank. They're over there begging and talking about how much money is in the beef sector. In the beef sector, you guys really look out for us, and you guys really, you know, do us.
And you
so
know, beef
good.
sector giving them chunk change. They ain't really seen the real money, but I'm a hush.
Yeah. So while they're putting all these stunts and games out for you, now it's a big deal. Well, now we're supposed to go out and talk about, oh, Shakim got fired. But to get fired, don't you have to be earning a wage? How you get fired? No, we pulled another stunt so you guys can keep talking about us. So you won't talk about that abysmal showcase that Shakim did yesterday with this new motherfucker, this new black woman hating conscious TV who was promoted and put up on you, and who did such a fucking dismal show talking about a lyrics battle in rap. So they're pushing all of these losers on you while downing other content creators in this sector. And these are the people who are doing this. And you got some people who are going along with it. Oh, well, I like it. Well, let me go see what Shakimi's doing now. He's doing the same old dumb stuff that he has been doing. He's creating no content in the beef sector. The spectacle of it all is actually the content. So I just wanted to let you know what happened on the hood table. And then you know, in true clout chasing fashion, they are turning this into the next content that we're supposed to be talking about, because MBK has demanded that Shakimi be fired from a free show, making no money, where they are writing no checks, but he must be fired because you sat out here and talked about going to court if ZX released the tape. Well, get the fuck out of here about some shit 3 years old that you and your wife done worked through, because you know he's gonna send my wife through all of this. And get the fuck out of here. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit. And if you guys buy it, if you guys just watch it for entertainment, understand
he's gonna be right back over there.
Remember how the Real Housewives used to be, somewhat real, and they would open up their lives for you to see, how the other people with money live, and then it turned into scripted reality TV. It's like scripted reality TV. We get together, we're gonna fight, we're gonna be mad at this person in this scene, and then we're gonna move on to next season. See, it's all scripted. It's all bullshit. So, that's all I have to say about that.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh, well.
So what else do you have to say about that?
I just have to say I've seen them a long way. I really don't fool with them, and yes, we're talking about them because this is the only way I get any input on what they do. Um, uh, I haven't been back over there. When I leave, I'm gone. Okay, anybody that really know me, they know when I say I don't watch. I don't watch. But if I have to peek for commentary, I will, but I've only peeked over there at Code twice since I told him he could unmod me. But never mind, I can unmod myself because I won't be back over there. Because I like him, but I don't like the way he moving and the disrespect. I like the formula he had, rather. Let me put it like that. Or when he came in or whatever. But the disrespect, I don't do disrespect. No. Even on the don't disrespect a sector that I have put over 6 years into. I'm not sitting back letting that happen. And that's why the fuck I don't understand why some of the rest of y'all subscribers, you got the power. You got the power. Because when I see one of them motherfuckers hit a link, even if it's somebody who I support, I'm sorry. If you're featuring any of the motherfuckers, I'm out. Now the other day, Shakimi came up on my homepage. I danced on them 3 dots like I ain't never danced on a dick before and got them right up out of there. Because, see, they can manipulate. They know they know all the YouTube guidelines and they know all the ways of how to manipulate the algorithm. Okay? But I got the power of mine. I got the power. And I dance on them 3 dots and I'm let it work. No, all that work you just did to get in my algorithm, all that work you did, I'm getting ready to undo it. Boop. Do not recommend.
And if they want to be talked about,
we ain't even talking about Janet no more.
But if they insist on being talked about, see, I'm pulling covers. That's the only thing that I have to say about them. I'm yanking covers. I'm yanking covers off of you, laying you bare to be seen, because that's all. That's the only commentary I have to give, is laying these frauds bare. Okay. So Ronnie Q, oh my God. I forgot to tell you that he paid the first mod to drop Grey Gums 2 in the Grey Gums 2 on the same live. He got popped as soon as she got popped as soon as she dropped down. They clowning hard. Wait a minute. So somebody paid him to drop J Dunn.
Wow.
So J Dunn
so wait a minute. Code take money to drop people?
Obviously so. That's what Femnivore is saying.
Oh, okay. Once again, I got to be told because I ain't over there to know. Thank you for. Wow.
Wait a minute. You're saying he? Who is he? Who is the he who paid the first mod to drop J Dunn's? Who is the he who paid? Did Envy pay? Did Shakim pay? Who paid? I know Code didn't pay. I'm waiting on Fem's answer. Who is the he who paid? They're literally doing a recap of the beef sector news. The beef sector news. Beef sector CCs need to step up and put a foot in their neck, but they're too busy doppelganging each other.
Facts.
Dogpiling each other. I'm sorry.
Facts.
Yeah, exactly. But and the ones that aren't dogpiling each other are just mute on the subject, not going live, acting like, oh, it's okay. Oh, I have no problem with them, and trying to see the good qualities in them, even after they drag you and all this type of stuff, drag your whole beef sector Lori, okay, I wanted to tell you when you get to Vegas, I want to take you to lunch. Oh, that's sweet. Lori, Ox City wants to take you to lunch. Okay. Ox City, good. Take her to lunch. Ox City, you don't and don't let her talk you into doing a buffet or anything or a potluck or anything because Lolo is being sponsored on this trip and we don't want to mess around and you Lolo have to make a meatloaf and bring to a potluck. Take Lolo to a nice restaurant. Okay, so there's that.
Why you do that now? Why you say that to that lady? Ox City, get
Because
her,
Lolo,
get her, get her, Queen, get her. Come,
we don't want you
come
eating pet food because Lolo's on a tight budget. No, Lolo, I'm just kidding, Lolo. Lolo, what I did say, I found that picture and I thought it was funny. But what I did say is that, I really admire the fact that a lot of people do not take the time to care for their ailing parents, and I know what that entails, and I know that it is very hard work, and it is very taxing on the body, on the mental, and I am so glad that someone has sponsored you out on the trip. And I was just making a joke, but it was so gratifying to see that you were so grateful. And that's a job, that's a hard job that is oftentimes overlooked, and a lot of people in your own family won't take the time and to care for their own parent. So I do commend you on that, Lolo. So please do not be offended. I just like to be silly, but I think that is a splendid thing that you're doing for your mom, and also the rest of your family definitely benefits from your sacrifice of taking care of your mom, and you deserve this trip. And I am glad that someone has blessed you with this trip. So and that's as mushy as I'm gonna get about the situation. So if you hear me clowning on you anytime, I'm not gonna clown on you getting gifted, because I do believe that that is a great gift that you definitely deserve as a caregiver for your mom, Lolo. Is Lolo even here? Lolo probably gone somewhere. Lolo probably over at Lemons. Lemon probably still alive, and Lolo probably over there. But if you guys hear somebody say, "Oh, Ronnie Q was dragging Lolo," but I was just kidding with Lolo. Exactly, that's a well deserved gift. Okay. Her going on this trip is self care. I work with family caregiver. Many of them get sick from caregiving. This is God's work. Yes, it is. Yeah. So I'm just kidding with Lolo in jest. Okay. So let me make sure now. Is Pastor still and Ness? And Ness, okay, Ness was talking about Ness is like, how dare you use that picture of me, Ronnie Q? So Ness has been getting kind of feisty over there. Ness, where are you? You haven't gone live in a while, Ness. We need to hear from you today. Because Ness, you do not tell me what pictures I use on my channel, Ness. So Ness was mad that I was using these pictures, and she said that her legs don't look like that. But Ness, I got a screenshot of you when your legs really kind of do look like this. So why are you mad about me using these pictures? But okay, I'm gonna stop using these pictures because you got offended and you want to act all offended like you this is not the roast or gag sector, Ness. So I will stop using these pictures because quiet as it's kept, we haven't seen you on camera in a long time. And I think that though you're no longer buying those drops and stuff, so people are assessing that as a matter of fact, you may actually look like this around this motherfucking nest. So since you are offended at those pictures, I will use this picture, Ness, because they said that you are staying off camera because you're a bloated bitch now. Is that true, Ness? I don't know. But I will stop using that picture. Oh, okay, Lolo, did you hear what I said? Okay. I'm so humble, Dr. Sophie. Yeah, I was just kidding with you, Lolo. So Lolo, Lolo, I am going to
Oh
get my
my
cat.
God.
What?
I
What?
see that screen you put up.
Oh,
Damn, I
Lolo.
look good. Oh my goodness, Ronnie Q.
Lolo, the chat is going to band together
My
to
TV is a
buy.
little later. It comes
Yeah,
up a
I
little later on my
understand.
TV. Okay.
Now, Lolo, the chat is going to band together to buy you these glasses for the trip. They are $59. Chat, I need you to cash at me so we can get the Lolo these spy glasses to wear while she's on the trip, so they can't pick and choose what they're going to show us on this trip. Lolo, I hope you accept these glasses as a gift from Ronnie Hugh and her cutie pies over here. Will you accept the gift, Lolo? Let me see what Lolo say. Ronnie Q and Mess are a nest. Hey Dabna, how you doing? I think Lolo ain't talking to me. Lolo ain't said shit to me. That's gonna get her. Oh wow, that's so cool. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna give you those spy glasses so we can get the real tea of what happened. She said absolutely. Okay. Lolo is going to do my hair because her hair be fire. Hey, Black Power, how are you doing? Let me see. Baby, Grey Gums was so mad and was getting blessed. She was unhinged. Okay, so she
Oh,
probably she
oh
you know
shoot,
what
my
she
ear
did.
pod.
Now her places to visit are getting fewer and far between. I don't know if that is going Inspector Gadget. I don't know if that is going to adjust make her make an attitude adjustment because the things she do is just really ridiculous. Y'all gonna have me just crying all over these streets. Yeah, Lolo. Yeah, I definitely understand that you do a great thing with taking care of your mother. That is a real great thing. So let me make sure I don't have anything else I wanted to talk about today. Uh okay.
Now
I
I see a couple of people. Ronnie Q was putting that Empress Janice and the Rob thing in the chat
okay.
that you
Yeah,
showed. They
so
kept talking about that. I don't know if you
did you
wanted
guys
to collab on that.
did you guys know that Empress Janet is no longer with what is his name?
And oh God,
I was
what is
gonna
that?
say MBK.
Me too.
Yeah.
What the hell that boy named that Rob beat up when they was in school, y'all. Come on, help me out. New Era
Oh,
King, New Era
New
King,
Era
New Era
King. New
King.
Era King. She said she was going to be moving to the Bay Area to move in with New Era King. But then all of a sudden, the situation was off. I saw a notification and I was like, oh, Rob is live. Not a notification. I saw on my YouTube screen that he was live. And I was like, let me go over here and see what he's talking about. No prompting, no nothing. And when I walk in, it's he and Empress Janet are on the panel, and then Rob is sitting there and he's looking down while she's talking, and then all of a sudden Rob holds up his phone like this, and I was like, why is he showing himself laying down and from the neck up? I didn't understand what he was doing. And then Empress Janice starts laughing. And then he said, what am I doing here? And she said, Rob loves eating my pussy. And I was like, oh my God, that is what he's doing there. That is what she's doing there. So they are back together. And then she is going to out to visit Rob this weekend. So I
Well,
sure
all I
will. I
got to
love
say is, at least she got to sit on his face. Other people didn't. They couldn't.
so
He
that
wanted
is the
honey mustard, not mustard. Jesus, let me go over here. Oh, Jesus.
So that is the latest on Rob and Janet. They will be together this weekend, so we may have some. Look at Lori. It's like, oh my God, something is really wrong, Lord. Okay,
You know
yeah,
they
I
doing
didn't
all this for
realize.
clicks and views, right? It's sad. Let me be serious for one moment, y'all. Think about all three of them in this little circle: Rob, Empress Janice, and New Era King. Now y'all know all of them are touched some type of way. We are looking at mental illness and for clicks and views. They're doing all this for YouTube clicks and views. A lot of these people are doing these strange things for it. And make you think, damn, what's really going on in their real life? Because I'm going to tell you, while I'm listening to y'all, I'm doing stuff around my house. As a matter of fact, somebody knocking at my door right now. Let me put y'all on hold. Because
Okay.
nobody come here without an invite. So I'm about to go see who the fuck this is.
Okay, so yeah, that's what we are seeing. Lord, Auntie Donna, what did I walk into? My whole stomach just flips. I didn't even know. I didn't even know what it was. I just thought that it was. I just thought that it was like. I was like, why is he showing himself from the neck up? I didn't even understand it to be that. And then he adjusted the phone, and then I saw the second picture, and I was like, oh my God. And she go, yeah, Rob loves eating my pussy. I was like, oh my God, this is just too much. And I really hope that since you really can't see anything on the picture, it's a little more explanatory in the second picture. I hope that this video stays up. But let me see what else. I wanted to talk to you about the pastor. They said that he has some views that exceeded 4,000 views. So they said that either he's buying views or somebody is tampering with his channel. And while he is saying, oh, I'm just gonna ride with it. I just sit here and make my videos. And they saying that in fact that if he doesn't know what's going on, and if it's not in fact a YouTube glitch and somebody is tampering with his numbers to make them fluctuate. I had heard a rumor that his live views in his chat was something like 30,000 one time, and I was like, I've never seen 10,000 in a live view. Or maybe they were talking about his total views were like 30,000 for a video. So they said that that can be a way for somebody to tamper with your channel to get your channel taken down. So while Jay Wilson is being lackadaisical about this whole situation, it could be that somebody is really trying to tamper with his channel. So this is what the latest I heard about Jay Wilson. As far as the content, I haven't heard much. I heard that he was trying to talk about Mark and, say that Mark is still around. Yeah, Mark is still here. But there is also rumor that Mark has been gone for quite a while. And they said that you can tell that Jay Wilson is, drowning himself in food. But I'm like, Jay Wilson is out here using his lip kit that he got from Heidi and taking pictures in front of Jim's crispy fried chicken and all of that stuff. He's once again drowning himself in food and overeating again. But I said, I don't think that him and Mark is broken up. I said this picture may not prove that he's overeating. This picture may kind of prove that Pissy Mark is still in the picture, because if you look in the second picture, sure enough, there's a big old piss stain, in the parking lot. So him and Mark may be at this place eating chicken, because we know Mark is good for pissing his pants and being a pissy ass drunk. So I think that this picture is proof of life, that Mark may still be in his life. So there's that. I said that people are saying that Jay Wilson, Mark has left him, and girl, I've been gone. They said that Mark and his drunk pissy pants have left Jay Wilson, and they said that Jay Wilson is now drowning himself in overeating and food, and thus his picture. Heidi Fly gave him that lip kit that he says that he's gonna give to a subscriber every week. Now he's had this lip kit for maybe 2-3 years, and he's always talking about the beautiful colors in it. Now, Jay Wilson, they said that he is now overeating, trying to eat his pain away for Mark being gone, and he's out here. He got him a new Ernest wig. He's using that lip kit for himself, but he's out here at Jerry's crispy fried chicken, overeating and trying to get over Mark. But then I said, no, if you look in the second picture, there's a big pee stain on the parking lot ground. So Mark may in fact still be in his life, because we know Mark is a pissy pants wearing partner, a
Oh
same
my
gender
goodness.
loving partner. Hey, Choreo lover, it was good. What is this? Telling $25 towards the Spyglass Fund. Way behind in the chat, not watching, only listening. Thank you, Talon. I appreciate your contribution. I heard Mark has a whole family. Lies. Lies, Cool Storm. Jay Wilson said those are lies. So anybody else have anything? Let me make sure I'm done, because I need to clear these photos out. I showed you Empress Janet, and okay, I showed you guys ZX. The alphabet soup men are no longer, MBK and ZX are no longer cool with each other. It seemed like they had their final hurrah, their final goodbye. MBK would no longer be able to help ZX walk with his walker. MBK came out here and said that ZX allegedly had 3 strokes in 30 days, and he will no longer help him to rehabilitate and learn how to rewalk. So, hello, Talon, with your crazy ass. Okay, so Ronnie Q, you a mess. What did I do? Okay, so Lolo and Ox City are getting together. That is a good thing. That Lolo is going to be treated. So that's all I got, Auntie Donna. Is there anything you want to add, Auntie Donna?
No, ma'am, I'm washing my hands.
Okay, now let's not forget. Now they saying that Jay Dunn got kicked off of Code's channel, and that Code actually paid to get her kicked down. It's rumored that Code is talking about, he may go to Vegas to this married man who allegedly is having a bankruptcy, is going to take time out of his day to drive from where he allegedly lives in Arizona to go to Vegas for Ness's Vegas Gate. And there's also a tiff between Jay Dunn and Ness. Well, there's a tiff every 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. But Jay Dunn went on Lemon's page after Ness dropped her down and wouldn't let her back up, and was negotiating how to keep Jay Dunn off of her channel for the rest of the year. And so she dropped Jay Dunn down because Jay Dunn kept over talking her during her negotiations, and Jay Dunn was quite pissed about it, and she went over to Lemon's channel where her and Ness got into it further, and she started talking just very gutter disgusting things about Ness's child in different adult situations, and her son, much in the bizarro way about saying her son would be doing this, that, and the other thing in a adult manner with other men and things like that. It was like really, really beyond the pale. So I don't know if they're going to be able to come back from that. Jay Dunn put out a half receipt alleging that it was an arrest that she was showing about Ness. And I found it weird that Ness saw the half receipt that said nothing about prostitution. And when Ness saw the half receipt, she just said, I've never been arrested for prostitution. But the receipt didn't even say anything about prostitution. But I don't know how Ness got to that jump to that receipt being about prostitution. But Jay Dunn, just because now Jay Dunn was trying to get the dates of when the trip was so she could plan her days off from her job accordingly. But Ness was giving everybody else the information about the dates. And so Jay Dunn was getting a little heated and a little boiled up. She went and posted that. And then once Ness dropped her from the panel, Jay Dunn went out and she posted, hold on one second. Once Ness dropped her from the panel and didn't allow her back up, she went to her community wall and she posted this. This is Ness then shared it on her community wall, and she said something delusional. It's under these numbers. Let me see. I can't see what it says. Okay, you guys probably be able to see it, but this is from Ness's community wall where she shared Jay Dunn's IG private messages, and you got a message from Seven. Seven is telling Jay Dunn, thanks. Also, I know you just gave me a cash out for my birthday. Thanks. And then Seven asks Jay Dunn, what date are y'all going to Vegas? And Jay Dunn replies, I haven't been given the dates yet because I didn't commit yet. They are saying sometime in August, but that's all I've been told so far. I think they are doing August because that is Lemon's birthday month. And then Seven comes back and says, give me the dates when you get them. Don't say anything. I'm pulling a Sean Bradley. So it appears that Seven Stars is cohorting with Jay Dunn to crash Ness Vegas that gate. And, I knew Seven had been going back and forth with Jay Dunn, and I totally forgot that Ness is also mad that Flickr has inserted herself with Seven Stars and saying that her and Seven Stars are going to meet up. Now it better explains why Ness is so mad at Jay Dunn because she is cohorting with Flickr, and Flickr, we know
You
Flickr
mean
is
she talking
always.
to Seven and Seven cahoots with this heat? That what you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Exactly. They're in cohorts with each other. So now you see that Seven is trying to come on this trip and do a Sean Bradley in a pop up on this trip. Somebody else in the back? Auntie Donna, you still here?
Yeah, baby, I'm still here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, but I heard somebody pop up in the back, but I don't see anything. That's why I
Oh
was
no, no,
making
no.
sure
That
you
wasn't
were
a pop
still
up.
here.
That was my ice. That's my ice in my water, baby. That wasn't your blue blue. That wasn't a blue blue I think
Okay.
from your stream yard. That was my ice in my bottle, my water. Cause it's time. I had my coffee. Now it's time to get my water in my body. Cause these pounds are coming down. Yeah, I'm looking for y'all, uncle. Let me go on mute.
Oh, I ain't mad at you, girl. I
I
ain't
got
mad at you.
I need my boo thing. I have a heart attack, but he already know if the Lord put one better in my life than him, he got to go. He already know. But anyway, I'm going back on mute.
Lori, I didn't think about it that way either until I was like, oh, well, wait a minute. This Heidi is supposed to be good. Mississippi Magnolia, it's been so long since I've seen you. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. So I didn't think about it that way either. Film Noir said Ness just cussed her out and banned her for talking about her son again on Lemons. Yes, I that happened on Lemons 2 nights ago. You can go back where Jay Dunn says that stuff. But we've seen the Ness and the Jay Dunn go back and forth so much. But the things that she was saying about her son, I find no redeeming value in anything about her at this point. And so hey, just read my book. How you doing? It is really ridiculous. And let me say this. For adults to talk about children in that manner, it just really makes me wonder what type of mindset do could you have to even position your tongue to say this about children? So if you can think, if you can, your mind can conceive these things to actually put out on social media in front of an audience of hundreds, what do you do in the quiet, in the secrecy of your own home, of your own thoughts. If you can actually do this out in public, what are you doing in private? And that I'm gonna leave that there because I ugh, just to just to even think about what was said, it just like turns my stomach. Now that's something that turns my stomach. So why would anyone trust Jay Dunn to keep a secret? I don't know if this is content to keep anything is content for some people. Any attention is good attention for some people. As long as it's attention, we see that people do a lot for attention. I don't understand why Ness lets her get away with this stuff and have her on her panel again and again and again. All these people. Well, Dirty Church Shoes, she bought Jay Dunn off my channel for 30 days. But then when you need Jay Dunn, well, I paid Dirty Church Shoes $20 because I wanted to talk to Jay Dunn today. Either you do or you don't. Are you that money hungry, starved? Are your morals that low that any piece of money to manipulate, to play in people's faces, to act as if you don't, as if Jay Dunn is not an asset, when we understand that Jay Dunn is somebody who you believe to be an asset? But it's just crazy. It's just really disgusting out here. Okay, so but she always bring up her son when they go back and forth. It's effing weird, always unwarranted. Uh yeah, she always bring up her son as being away from her, being not parented by her. But I do get that, and that is deplorable as well. But to reach even lower, to say the things that she said about different positions her son would be in and all that, that is just, it makes me wonder what happens to you as a child. Yeah, it's just like it's just too much, and it's ridiculous, and who wants to hear that?
Yeah, they tell on some of their childhood dramas on the way how they act up here.
Hmm.
Not just that person, but a lot of them. A
And,
lot of y'all. You
and
can tell.
it makes you wonder when you hear Zulu barking in the back. Is that just like
Oh,
friendly
I love
dog
Zulu.
banter,
I'm not
or
gonna talk. Oh,
is
poor
that a
Zulu.
cry for help? Is that a
I
cry for
love
help?
Zulu.
Do you hear me? Rescue me! Somebody call 911. Someone please call 911. Is that what Zulu's saying in the background? Okay. If anyone came for my kids, I'd never be friends. We'd never be friends again. I don't play about mine. Yeah, so it is what it is. Okay, I have someone in the back. Hey, Naturally Lux, how you doing?
Well, how you doing, Ronnie Q?
I'm great.
And to Auntie Donna and everybody. I
Good
just,
morning.
yeah, good morning, lovely. I came up on the your link. I hit the link because, I didn't catch any of that live. I be in and out, but I didn't see any of it. And hopefully, my girl Nessa, um, got the message this time. I heard what was said about her son, even though she knows that's not who her son is. But you can't keep playing around with people's loved ones. That is way below the belt. And my thing is, if people try to be slick and come to a trip that they were not invited, especially those that have made threats, and we all heard it and we all got the recording. They get mad at the messenger, but it would do them well to go make their trip somewhere else or stay home because they've made threats. And to try to go on a trip to hurt someone, you're scorned. Get over it, move on, and leave those people alone. I would leave them alone and do my own thing. But if it's not going to work out well for them, I promise you that. That's all I want to say, Ronnie Q. I think it's so disgusting to do that about someone's kid. Anybody, they go so far below the belt. It is disgusting. That's not beefing or dragging. That is straight hatred. And people need help for that. And they get mad at the messenger, but that's my field. They need some serious help. But it's not going to work out well for them to keep doing that. This behind the scene internet gangster keyboard courage. Listen, don't let it fool you. Don't let it fool you, because I promise you, you're not gonna like the results of it. And I'm not threatening anybody, but I don't know what grown people. So Ronnie, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I get so sick and tired of that. That's way below the belt.
Yeah, I
And
think
I
that
hope
was
Thank
that.
beyond the
you. Thank you
pale.
for coming
Thank
up.
you, Auntie
And
Donna. Thank
you
you so
spoke
much,
nothing but
Ronnie.
true words, ma'am. You spoke nothing but true words. And don't let nobody knock you for praying,
Come
honey.
on,
Because
girl.
Lord,
What
sometimes
you
we be
say?
need somebody to come up here and just sprinkle a little love and the Lord up in here. I know we in the B section. I know we messy, but we all need to be covered by the blood of Jesus. And I
What
do
you
That's
say,
right.
Auntie
appreciate when you
Donna?
come
And
through
guess what?
sometime.
Mental
Yes,
health
ma'am.
counseling is my background for real. I've
Oh,
showed the
well, this your playground then. I know you be, and
well.
I'm not even how can you say it? I'm not even in that field, and I can see a whole lot of mental
Yes,
illness
you
out here.
can. And it
Ooh,
is
it's
running
sad,
rapid. And guess what else? Guess
man.
what else I have a background in? I know,
No, baby.
and I ain't talking about the law, but well, the law, yes. And what is
Mhm.
legal and illegal? There's been so many illegal things
Oh.
done here,
Mhm.
and I'm telling you,
Mhm.
people better stop it. They would have
Mhm.
done well to listen to Grish yesterday, but
Mhm.
I think people are not watching. They're watching, and
Yes.
if it was me, I would and go get me some help.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
I just man that trying to defame someone's children, but I hope anyone who's had that done to them, whatever they say, you don't have to receive that about your child. You know
Right.
what you're doing, you know
Right.
who they are, and the devil is a liar. I would say
Amen.
return to sender.
Yes.
Return it to sender.
Because they
All
don't
right,
believe
you
that
guys,
words have
thank you.
power. That's what get me. Words have
Yeah,
power, people. So what you on
Yeah.
the internet?
return it to
Those
sender.
words are
Right,
still
Auntie
coming out your
Donna?
god doggone mouth. I almost cussed, but
Yes.
I'm gonna respect you, ma'am. Because
You
I'm a
right,
cussing
I'm
Christian.
cool.
I'm a cussing Christian, but I'm gonna respect you, ma'am.
Come
But
on, Auntie Donna, you
words
cool,
have
baby.
power. It's in the Bible, people. So
Yes, it
what you on the
does.
internet? Y'all letting these people come up here and play high school games with y'all grown butts. But I'm
High
gonna hush.
school. High school. Things that they might have been rejected on. But thank you so much, Ronnie. I love your lives because you talk about a little bit of everything, and you allow us, whether you agree with our opinions or not, you allow us to be heard. That's the way conversing is, having a conversation. And I appreciate you. And hopefully soon, if it's not a donation for the show, I don't have any animals, but I'm definitely going to try to watch it and either donate to the pot or your Starbucks fund. Thank you so much, Ronnie. And Auntie
Okay.
Donna. Y'all be
I
blessed.
appreciate that.
You're
I
welcome.
definitely appreciate that.
Okay.
So what
Thank you.
what Naturally Lux Diva is talking about on June 8th, that is a Sunday, right here on my channel, we are going
Mm-hmm.
to have our second Perfect Pet competition.
Yay.
All pets are welcome. It does not have to be a traditional pet because I know some people have non-traditional animals, fish, that's traditional, but not, it's usually not a contest for them. If you have fish, snakes, gerbils, whatever, any pet that you have, you can enter in this contest. Sunday, June 8th, all pets welcome. Your pet must complete 3 obedience commands, or if they do not operate on obedience commands, you can set up an obstacle course that has at least 3 obstacles and have your pet go through the obstacle course. And there will be 3 judge panel. They're voting on the same judging rubric, and they would score your pet 1 through 4, and then the chat will also score your pet 1 through 4. The scores would be tallied. The highest score wins. If there is a tie, it would be put into the chat to let the chat choose the tiebreaker. That is one prize, winner takes all. But there is going to be a pregame prize too, and it is the beauty competition. You do not have to be on camera. You just have to show your pet, your fish tank, whatever it is. Tell us something about your pet and show us the beauty in your pet. And that is going to be judged by the same type of judging rubric, and it is also going to be scored by the judges and by the chat. And same thing goes. Tiebreaker is chosen by the chat, and that is another prize, a separate prize, winner takes all. So you can enter one or both of the competitions. Please let me know if you're entering the competition. If you enter at the last minute, all you need to know is the time. The date is June 8th. The time is 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 2 p.m. Central Time, and that would be 3 p.m. Eastern Time. If you're going to join any parts of the competition, please show up. The link will be pinned and you just need to hit the link, come backstage, and let me know at least
15 minutes. 15 minutes. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, 15 minutes before the show starts. It's starting at noon Pacific. Central Time, it will be 2. Eastern Time, it would be 3. I need you to show up 15 minutes before the show. We need to do a mic and camera check. You do not have to be on camera. That's what it is. If you want to donate to the prize pot, you are more than welcome. Just put prize pot in the description box of the Cash App, $ Ronnie Q. I appreciate all your help, and I hope you guys come out to watch because we had a great time. And also, Rebel Sun.
Yes, we did.
Also, Rebel Sun is giving away a gift for the competition for one of our runners up. He's giving away a doggy tactical vest. He will figure out who the winner of that is, and he will mail that directly to any address that you choose. So we're gonna have some prizes. We're gonna have some fun, and we're gonna learn about our different pets because there are many pets in the beef sector. If you have a horse, if you want to take your horse through some obstacle course or something, or just put your horse in the beauty contest, all animals are welcome.
Can I say something, Ronnie Q, real quick?
Of course.
Excuse me, ladies, please don't forget. That's where we see no sweatpants. We get little treats here and there through these contests. Don't forget. That's where we got to peek at them sweatpants.
What color were they? What color were they?
Were they gray?
They were gray.
Thank you. I'm the one who peeked it out. They wanted him to walk back again. And what I tell him, you should have caught it when he came forward the first time. Y'all know you like this and not like that. Oh, I caught it. Honey,
I'm always watching. You got to stay alert around this place.
Candy. That's eye candy, baby. I don't care if you don't want my kind, but I don't give a damn. I'm gonna look at what you got and I'm gonna enjoy the view. And I saw that. So come on now, y'all. I'm a hush. I'm gonna be nice. Okay, Ronnie, I apologize.
Auntie Donna is a mess. Okay, let me get out of here. Let me get out of here.
Well, let me exit. So you can do your final closing. Okay, everybody. I enjoyed myself. Thank you for coming out. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you at the contest. Everybody, please have a blessed day. Walk with Jesus. Do not run with the devil.
Amen.
And my blessed walking voice.
I just realized, all right, Auntie Donna, thank you for coming up. Thank you, Naturally Lux, for coming up. Thank you, Very Carrie, for coming up. And I just realized that I have run over. So I am about to run over to King Roman News' channel. King Roman News is live. I hope you guys join us over there. Oh, you're welcome, UNC girl. Thank you for being here. And I just realized how late it was. I'm going to go and run over to King Roman News now. Maybe I'll see some of you guys over there. Thank you for coming out. God bless you. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate you all. Choreo Lover, you are something else. I'd like to thank all my mods for being out here, all my members for coming in, and okay, we're out of here. And I may see you over at King Roman News, or I may not. But if not, I'm pretty sure I might see some of you in the YouTube streets. If you'd like to order a keychain, my members order a keychain. It's my way of saying thanks to you for supporting me. $ Ronnie Q. Don't forget to visit my Amazon store. I'm out of here. Thank you, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
you.